What's up, good people? Welcome to another episode of Buds, Bowls, and Backdrops. I'm your host, McTuggy, and here pretty quick, we'll get you into the episode, but I want to remind you guys of a few things. If you want to get a hold of us, you got suggestions for episodes for any of the podcasts that we do, we have an email, trippletpod86@gmail.com. Again, I've said this in a few episodes before, but we have a Facebook page, but I can no longer access it due to stupid shit. So yeah, just email us or comment on YouTube. Down below this video. Let us know if you like, dislike, whatever. Give us, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And if you're listening on Spotify, for those of you just listening, go ahead and give us a 5-star review. It's supposed to move us up in the ranks and all that stuff, so more people can get listening and ears out there for all of that fun stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut the fuck up and go ahead and get into the episode. It's gonna be a fun one. So yeah, peace, folks. Bye.
America.
All right.
Alright. So, Royal Rumble 99?
That's right.
So,
Let's do it.
we're watching the opening right now.
Yeah. So, like I said, I'll do an intro and shit, proper intro before we get into this. So we'll just get it. Yeah, folks, so we are watching Royal Rumble 99. Well, we watched Royal Rumble 99. That is Ben and I, McTuggy. And finally, we got our third host here, Moo,
What's up, bud?
from 35 years. You may or may not know this dude.
Sponsor?
Nope, not yet.
Not quite, but, hey, maybe one day. We'll see.
That's
So
the thing. I drink a different beer. every
Yeah, I know,
show.
Ben's that guy.
That's the goal for every show. Is like one of them will say yeah.
Hey. That's right.
But either way, what's up, buds?
Yeah, how you doing, guys? Thanks for watching. Thanks for
So
checking it out.
wrestling, huh?
We are back. We are here to talk about some pro wrestling. Like I said, this is Buds, Bowls, and Backdrops, yet another pro wrestling podcast.
I do have to
'Cause-
say, for the first time being on the podcast, backdrop.
Pretty fucking dope
I
backdrop.
love that backdrop.
Yeah, it's good. It's
It's
been
dope.
so far. It's been in all the episodes we've recorded, and
Which is what, like,
and
this is 3.
Yeah,
Oh.
Technically,
You guys
yeah.
did 2?
Technically.
We've already done 2. Yeah, we did
Okay.
King of the Ring, which is up, and then we did Fall Brawl, which
98.
98, which is currently on my other hard drive.
You're waiting for Josh to fix that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that we're waiting on that.
Technical difficulties.
But pretty much.
Literally.
So this is
Computer
technically
dying
our third
difficulties.
episode. But
Yeah, all 5 of them are in this one tonight.
it's very true. Yeah, I mean, we got the first match coming up. We got Road Dogg, and then I believe it's
Gun next.
Gun next with
Yeah.
Shamrock, and then X-Pac and Gangrel, and then we get to see fucking Triple H and China.
Oh, yeah.
China
first
first
woman ever in a Royal
Yeah,
Rumble.
I think I
Yeah.
definitely saw this with my buddy Danny. Like, this one for sure.
in
'cause-
1999.
Yeah, and that's the only
Yep.
time I've seen it. I saw
For real,
I
dude.
definitely I know because I watched WrestleMania 2000 when
I remember 2000.
Triple H cut his, like, you could see him cut his forehead open.
Oh, he clearly
yeah.
bladed.
and the
Yeah.
fucking the blade was on the mat, and like they like pointed it out.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a year.
So,
and
yeah, I
3
definitely
months
saw
before
this
that,
one
just
then,
about.
yeah.
But I was like, fuck, dude, like 8, 7.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, you were.
It was
9.
before
You were about
9/11.
no, you were about 10. You were almost 10. You're probably 9.
Maybe 9.
You were probably
Yeah.
9 because it's in January, so your birthday's
January,
yeah. So you were probably about
yeah,
just
24th,
fresh
yeah.
9-year-old.
Yeah.
1999. Fucking yeah, I was
That was right.
13.
Was that when Mom?
Probably. Probably.
Let's get into this shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, January 24th, 99, Arrow Pond in Anaheim.
That's right, California, Southern Cal.
I didn't actually get the numbers for how many were in
Oh
attendance.
shit, I can't remember to
What
be
was
honest.
it? Aeropom?
Aeropond,
Where's
Aeropond
that?
Arena, in Anaheim, California.
Oh, in Anaheim. Okay.
Yeah, further south of LA. Anyway,
Yeah, so
Royal
that was
Rumble.
A nice little geography lesson.
99.
I saw
Fucking A, dude. Let's get into it. We're gonna sit here and watch the opening intro promo video for 99. I hope it picks up the audio. If not, you can go to fucking YouTube and just type Royal Rumble 99 intro, and you'll find it. So here we go.
it's true. It's 2020.
That's right. I mean, find anything nowadays.
Fucking 10, 10, 220.
Don't forget, we're sponsored by 1010 220.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna.
I thought it was the whole promo. Hold on.
I love doing this shit. God damn it.
I'm glad
Fuck
you
yes.
cut this whole part out.
I thought it was gonna be the actual segment, but actually, this brings up something that I wanted to get into later, but we might as well just do it right fucking
Let's do it right now.
Fucking when McMahon comes out for the Rumble, he comes out to nothing because this is the No Chance in Hell music.
That's
that
where they
becomes
debuted it.
his-
You're right.
It was weird. I was thinking, why the fuck didn't he have the intro music? Just came out fucking doing his thing, but because that's the song.
That's
It's
true.
Literally, this is the No Chance in Hell Royal Rumble.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Now I found it.
I love McMahon's new mustache.
Fucking
Piece of shit.
God, we'll get into that piece of shit, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's just watch the rest of this real quick.
Yeah.
There will be no rematch.
And this is already in such a better edited promo than King of the Ring 98's was.
Stone Cold screw you. You're fired. It was me, Dad, that hired Stone Cold back. It was me. This contract right here guarantees at least.
Isn't that where he pulls the gun
God,
on him?
yeah,
Yep.
I was thinking that.
That's
Can't
fucking.
show it on YouTube.
I guess not. Oh, who knew Daddy's little boy would screw Austin?
Well, this is the funny part of like the weird writing in this day, and like not to be a dick, but I'm thinking Russo kind of shit. Like, why the fuck would Shane bring him back just to screw him over?
Yeah,
Why
it
not just leave him the fuck out.
makes no fucking sense. Like,
I mean, because McMahon was writing like the storylines back then.
he was pretty
I mean,
much.
there were a lot of writers.
There were.
But McMahon had
Yeah.
like the say, right? That
Pretty
was,
much,
like, a
he-
big part
he
of
had. I mean, yeah. There, like I've.
Because once Eric came in, that's when Eric started writing most of the storylines, right? Bischoff.
No. In
Or
like the
was he
2000s.
There was a whole thing, like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
he was more just an on-screen character for the most part. And,
Right.
A lot of that shit. Talking like 03-ish or whatever.
Yeah. Right after the invasion.
Not when he was in WCW, yeah, he was legitimately doing shit. But when they brought him back into the WWE,
Yeah.
Or was it at that time? Was it still on?
I think
It was F at the time. Yeah.
I know Hulk
It
Hogan
wasn't
was
long-
the last person to
it-
have the F on his thing.
Yeah, it wasn't long after that because it was pretty. Yeah,
It was
because
like-
I started. I think I
yeah,
stopped
2004,
watching after the
2005
transfer.
is
I
when
remember,
I
like
stopped
heavily
watching.
stopped watching. Yeah, so
I like to talk through this whole thing.
we really did. But like I said,
I remember.
you can go to YouTube. You can watch it. It basically just recapping the whole fucking feud with Austin, which is like quite possibly one of the fucking
It was one of the best moments. I would say it's like
one of the best
in
feuds.
a top
One of the
five
top 5 feuds, I
moments.
think, for sure.
100%.
Because it's fucking Stone Cold.
Yeah.
There's a
He was
reason
that
why
dude
he's
at that
fucked
time.
up.
Like, yeah, 100%.
Yep. Dad's favorite wrestler.
Dude, he was a badass.
He was.
He didn't give a shit.
He didn't, dude. Yep.
Anti-establishment, like that. That's
It was,
how
it was
he
like
literally
Dad's
taught
like
a lot of us.
alternative.
Oh yeah.
persona.
Oh dude, yeah. I mean, like they say back in the day, like I mean, what person hadn't had a job where they felt like just beating the goddamn shit out of their boss, and then Austin showing the ability on this fucking every Monday night, you can see.
He was that character.
Somebody
that, like,
beating the shit
so
out of him.
goddamn relatable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Without he was all of us fucking that were like that. We were living vicariously through that storyline because
Oh, yeah.
of all that shit. So like, that's my big word for the week. Vicariously.
I feel like that's
Got
where
four
like
syllables on
a
that.
lot of the newer wrestling stuff is like lost the aspect of like the working man like pursuing people, like doing things in like a way to like promote themselves into like people's lives, right? And now you have just everyone on phones and tablets and like computers, and they can see everything and they can just watch clips. So like wrestling doesn't have the same. I feel like it's lost a lot of like since the fucking era when everything melted together and they bought WCW.
Yeah.
I feel like it's really lost a lot of its identity of what wrestling was. Because when we were going from the '90s, dude, and like wrestling was fucking badass.
Well, remember,
pop culture icon.
It was the thing. It was more watched than fucking Friends.
Mhm.
Everything. Yeah, no,
Back
for
in
sure.
those days, like Friends was
That's a
bit
weird
one-
statement, but
yeah,
it's a true statement.
It's true.
weird- yeah, you know what I
that's
mean?
so crazy that people don't realize is the WWF back in the day was watched more than fucking Friends.
And that's a good point because that was like,
Yeah, I'll take
that was the like one of the biggest fucking shows during the '90s and shit. Like
Friends was huge.
everybody was watching that shit. I mean, I can't say
Seinfeld was
I
on
can't
its
say
decline.
I
Friends
can't-
was coming up.
I
and
can't say I never
fucking-
watched Friends. So,
But WWF still beat them out most of the years of like how many viewerships they had.
And it went
And
more.
numbers.
It went more than.
and I agree with you
11
on the whole
seasons
saying
or
of like,
whatever
Exactly.
it was like it's still just going on. It's the soap opera that never fucking dies,
dude, true that. And yeah, I 100%
I wish I
agree with
had
that.
like a soap opera that was actually that entertaining. 'Cause, like,
You do.
wrestling
You do.
nowadays is not something I want to watch. Though. It just sounds so boring.
Right.
It's so boring.
Well, I mean,
Everyone's so unoriginal.
I think
that's what-
I think one of the big declines
You've seen it before.
for me, there's a lot of storylines like that you've seen before. You know what's going to happen. You can predict shit, and I think that's one of the main reasons I stopped back in the day because I started getting to that point where I was like, dude, I pretty much know
Well, you
what they're
you
going to
hit
do.
a certain age group.
You
man.
said a
like you start
yeah.
figuring shit out.
It's true. Yeah, no,
You're like,
for sure.
Oh,
I mean,
this
I remember
oh, what is this?
getting into almost a fist fight with this fool right here, watching a Raw one time because I was rooting for DX and he was rooting for whoever the fuck DX
Oh,
was
it
beating.
was,
the shit. I think it was
NWO. I think.
Was it? Or maybe something like that. And yeah, we got pretty pissed. Like,
We only ever got in one fight.
that's true. And that's true. That's true. So yeah, fucking Royal Rumble 99. This is the infamous fucking I Quit match for the WWF Championship.
11 chair shots.
Yeah.
I thought it was 12.
It's 11.
Well, actually, Mike, I wrote down on my notes, which I didn't bring because I'm a fucking idiot,
Makes sense.
that Michael Cole actually does mention, oh, Mankind just took over 12 chair shots. I was like, bro, I counted 11.
Yeah.
That's
you're
one
wrong,
shy.
dude.
I was like, that's one
And
shy.
honestly, the first one, it's
He
like
rounded
we'll
it
get
up.
into it, but it's
Yeah.
like a rock bottom.
It's a
like-
rock bottom. It's
not even a chair
It's a
shot.
people's elbow into
Or
his
a
head.
people's elbow,
It was a
yeah, my
people's
bad.
elbow into his head.
What was
Because
the chair on his head?
he was laying. He had the
Chair
chair.
shot.
I mean, it wasn't a traditional whack. Those
But there,
fucking
but
those
there were
11
some legit 10 holy shit shots.
for sure.
Some of them, goddamn. Some
So
of them
what's
good.
What
but
would be like some of
Some of
your
those-
guys' favorite
The
like,
thing about-
matches that happened?
For this, okay, so we'll definitely. I mean, well, let's just fucking get into it. The first match, we had fucking Road Dogg Jesse James, who's current hardcore champion, not defending the title, which I was kind of pissed. I was like,
I'm so pissed about that.
I was like, I could totally see a fucking. Why would you not put the hardcore title
So
on?
Well,
there's
if you
so
have a
many
title
reasons.
and you're fighting someone, it should always be on the line.
No. So here's the thing. Fucking Boss Man was tag champ with Ken Shamrock at the time. Road Dogg, the
Yep.
hardcore champion.
Yep.
It is the only match other than the Royal Rumble that's not for a title.
That's true.
It could
Yeah.
easily be for a title, and Road Dogg had gotten his fucking title from Boss Man.
Fact.
That's how he got the title. Like, the
So who
story's
did he
there. The
fight?
story is
Big
fucking
Boss
there.
Man.
Big Boss Man.
It was Road Dogg and Big Boss Man.
Yeah, corporate Big Boss
Oh,
Man. All
yeah.
swatted out.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So it's the only
Yeah, I
match,
didn't-
not other than the Rumble, that's not for a title.
Right.
That could have easily been for a title.
yeah.
And the story was there. 'Cause
He
won it from Boss Man.
He won
The
it from
story
Boss
is
Man.
fucking
Fucking Boss Man would want it back at Rumble. Fucking make it for the title. Give us a good hardcore match in the beginning of this to fucking kick this thing off. Because, I mean,
I get that though. Because they knew what the I Quit match was going to be, and they were like, "Oh, we want to save that anticipation." So, like, I kind of get that, but
Yeah.
I still think it's bullshit.
agreed.
And I kind of wanted to go back and watch the Raws and shit to be like, all right, what's the reasoning? Because there has to be a reasoning.
Of course.
I love that shit. Every fucking title on the line would have been Preem.
Would have been fucking great.
Prime.
And yeah, they could have even thrown a fucking...
But they did nothing.
Because, like you said, Boss Man
between.
and fucking Ken Shamrock were both... Again, they competed in matches, and then they compete later in the Rumble. But they could have easily had a fucking tag match as well. For the titles, maybe.
No, because Shamrock was the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, because they had...
Billy
You're right. So
the
that...
next match.
You're right. That's right. Because that
that's
one was
why
for the title.
tag wasn't
Touche.
up, and I
That
understood
makes-
the
okay.
tag not being
That
up.
makes sense.
But Hardcore being the only match on there not for a title.
Good point.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I have to
that's
agree.
insane.
That just adds more eyes. An entire card full of titles.
Well, yeah,
title
just all
matches all over.
titles. Yeah,
I
it's
think...
like-
I mean...
especially like starting it off with a hardcore match and a hardcore title
Because those
between
two
Road
dudes,
Dogg and
They would have fucking thrown down
And
hard.
they
too.
both were in that hardcore division for
Yep.
a hot minute.
Yeah.
And like they did some cool shit. They did
Dude.
cool shit with Al Snow. They did cool shit with
I
Hardcore
remember all the
Holly.
house stuff
Dude,
with like
fucking-
the head and stuff, dude. That shit was so
I
good.
just think back to the Outlaws versus Terry Funk and Foley.
Oh yeah, dude.
When they fucking threw him off the goddamn stage in a dumpster.
Yeah.
Fucking, like,
that
that's...
led to that
that
fucking
led to-
dumpster match. Was it WrestleMania? Right?
Yeah.
WrestleMania 14 or some
Yep.
shit.
Yep. That was some good shit. Fucking
So
rip
this-
Terry Funk.
Right. Yeah.
He
So
passed.
this match was just like a fucking match.
It was. I mean, it was cool to see, because I ain't seen fucking Road Dogg in a while bounce around. So seeing, the classic, you got the fucking his punches and all that
Did he
shit.
still
Oh,
come
yeah.
out in like the DX stuff?
Oh yeah, no, they
Well,
were.
he
They
did
were.
the
That's what I
outlaw
thought,
thing.
yeah.
He did the outlaw thing.
Oh.
Yeah, he even
Just
ended,
switched it up a little bit. To
Even-
the
he-
hardcore champion.
yeah, to the hardcore.
And that's when he
champion.
first. That's when he first switched his shit up, right?
No, he had been Road Dogg for a while because.
No, I know, but like to the thing that Ben's talking about.
Oh yeah, he switched it up
Yeah.
because they weren't the tag champions at the
Yeah.
time, so he had to say the hardcore champion, and then he actually shouted out Billy Gunn too.
Yeah.
Which
He kept the whole
he
thing
kept the
going.
whole thing going.
They are the New
New
Age
Age
Outlaws.
Outlaws, that's
it's
true.
It's just not a New Age Outlaws match.
Exactly.
But don't forget,
Right. Yeah, of course. Because you're gonna see him in just a minute.
Yeah, after this pointless ass fucking
Yeah,
match.
really. I mean, again, like I said, it was cool to see.
I don't think I wrote down how long it was, but I don't think it was very long.
It
I
wasn't-
think it was like a 10-minute or something like that.
Maybe.
But even I think
Yeah.
that's too long for this.
So
Without
very
being
much.
hardcore. Without being a hardcore match.
Fuck. Road Dogg won it? Or was it
no,
Boss? No,
Bossman.
Oh, you're right.
Bossman.
Bossman took
Bossman
it.
won. So
He did take it,
but
yeah.
he would have won the title.
Which
He
is
would've
fine.
won. Yeah.
It just, oh no, it's the hardcore title.
Well, yeah,
You can
oh,
just
God.
add another hardcore
Yeah,
match.
That seems
and
like
it was one of those just show some blood.
It's
Yeah.
just kind of like a
Yeah.
lazy like excuse to make like a match and then have Big Boss Man win with not winning the title.
It's like no point for him to win. Like,
Yeah.
you're not getting over.
You won
You're not
and
getting
you pleased
any.
some fans, but other than that, no one cares
Yeah.
because you didn't win the title.
But even then, at the same
And
time,
if it would have been for the title, there would have been that distinction of like he was champ, lost it
Yeah,
to this dude,
and then
he
he
just
came
got it
back and
back from
fucked
this dude.
you
The
over.
story's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Just keep
for
it going.
fuck's sake.
Putting
Exactly.
it in the blender,
Right.
And just
Throw it in the fucking
pulse
blender.
that shit. Just pulse it.
yeah, dude, just. Anyway.
But yeah, wasted opportunity in my mind, but at the same time, I don't know what they were writing. I didn't go back and watch.
I didn't either, yeah,
it could have been in the story. For it
I
to
think
not be
there was a
hardcore.
big thing in the story because I watched so much WWF back then, but I literally have not watched any of the old shit since I've gotten older. I've
Yeah.
literally never gone back and watched this shit. So I have fucking no recollection besides the first time watching it. But I remember there was a bunch of crazy fucking storylines back then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The way they set stuff up and like between a lot of characters, and with the DX and NWO era, that was like crazy.
Well, they also
shit,
had
too.
fucking factions out the ass in
Yeah.
this era too,
Oh,
dude. You
yeah,
had
dude.
DX, you had the corporate ministry, the corporation before,
The
fucking the
union.
union, fucking.
'Cause I think the first like
the nation wasn't a thing
pay-per-view I
anymore.
watched
No,
was
Nation
like
Because the
was,
union, they turned into the union, right?
The Nation?
No,
Oh, that ain't
I thought somebody went from nation to the union, but I could be wrong. No, because
So, 'cause that was like
no, I'm
Big
thinking
Show and Mankind. and
Tess. Yeah, okay, that's right. Union,
Which is actually funny because so fuck this first match. That's basically what we're getting to.
pretty much, yeah.
So getting to the second for the Intercontinental Championship, Ken Shamrock and Billy Gunn.
That's right.
So first episode, we talked some shit about Ken Shamrock. Mainly
Yeah,
me. But either
quite a
way,
bit. Go back and watch it. King of
One,
the Ring
one
'98.
thing we had said was like, oh, what did he go on to do? Completely forgot he was in the corporation.
That's
Completely forgot
right.
about the union shit.
You're right.
We caught the Val Venus's and his sister thing, which
Yep.
actually this happens, like, this is in that time.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
during this.
It's exactly. They're not far off.
But he, that's what he went on to do, was that.
So he was their muscle man for the corporation.
And then corporate ministry, and they kicked him out of it, because I don't know why. Maybe he was too much that guy.
I don't know. I just don't see fucking Shamrock, man.
Yeah, he's the champion.
So why did you hate Shamrock, Ben?
I didn't like his character. Like,
No.
this is
It
nothing against him as a person,
Yeah.
or his actual legitimate fighting skills, because I've seen
I
his
never
fucking
watched
old school fucking
enough
UFC
Shamrock
shit.
to actually like in wrestling to be like, yeah.
He was just that fucking crazy type fucking. You don't want to fuck with this guy. He'll
Well, yeah,
fucking
because he came from
It
the
is
break your
UFC.
ankle and
It's
all this
amped
bullshit.
up so much.
So
more.
much.
Homeboy comes out, and literally you would think he just did a fucking line of coke. Like,
Yeah.
his eyes are fucking huge.
Wide.
He's grinding
It's
his
probably
teeth
that
and
tea,
sweating
dude.
and shit.
Dude.
And that's what they're getting
Doing
at
those
with the fucking
steroids.
story. Is like, oh,
Yeah.
he's all fucking deranged. He's so upset about
so
this
fucking
and that.
angry,
Like, no,
like,
dude,
no.
homeboy's on crack. Homeboy just
He-
came
he
out
just-
looking like he's on
And
crack.
you know what?
He
put a
yelled
steroid
and punched
needle-
himself in the fucking head again.
I mean, with the amount of fucking.
Maybe he's got brain damage.
That's
CTE, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
CTE.
a real
because
thing.
that wasn't a thing that
'Cause
they
he
were
did a bunch
looking
of
for
fighting
back
before
then.
that,
I mean,
so-
yeah. So yeah, I mean, even then, back with all the fucking drugs and pills and shit, and alcohol and all the shit they were doing back then, it wouldn't surprise me. that he
Apparently,
fucking
from all
was
the
in the back.
podcasts I've watched on
and fucking
wrestling
dope.
and like
Like,
with the
dipped out.
podcast people, it seems like that was a big thing back when we watched wrestling is
Oh,
drugs. And
oh
alcohol.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I've
It was
listened.
mainly,
I've
like,
listened to some.
prescription drugs.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
I've listened to Road
Well, I mean, you
Dogg
have
talk
to,
about.
man. You're getting back then. They didn't
You
fuck
hurt me.
around,
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
I listened to Road Dogg's podcast, and he was talking about his struggles with pain pills and shit like that because of because that's a business. You're gonna get fucking hurt. If
Yeah,
you
he was
you
an
know,
addict.
and he got addict hard. And when he was he was talking about his TNA days when they were calling out fucking Triple H and Shawn when they were just them as DX.
Oh, okay.
And so him and Billy were all fucking sprung out. They were talking shit. Just like he said, it was just a bunch of dumb shit that didn't need to happen, but it was because of the fucking pills. He's like, I got those fucking pills, dude. They fucking take you, man, and it's not a good thing.
Oh, good. Fuck, man.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah, that's why I don't
he's
like
off
pills,
it. He's
man.
way
I
better.
don't like pills for
He's
that
one of the
reason.
fucking. I think he's still one of the trainers at their facility.
All right, so who won that fight? Ken Shamrock lost.
No, he won.
Shamrock won.
Shamrock took it, retained the title. He got Billy and
I'll give you like 2 guesses on how he won it.
Oh, it's the ankle.
yeah.
The
First
submission,
try.
yeah.
First try. Yeah, no, he got him with the ankle lock, and
Of
I guess he had been something about Billy had prior because Shamrock earlier, like maybe like
fucked up his ankle.
fucked his ankle up already, and then like because we'll talk about it later when fucking Billy comes out of the Royal Rumble, he's like fucking limping. Like
Right.
jumping. I mean, like
Selling
like
it.
Ben said, he's either selling it really good or it's like legit fucking you fucked his ankle up. But so yeah, so Shamrock took Billy out, and then we get into what is X-Pac and Gangrel next, or or is it Luna and Sable?
No, it's European Championship.
That's- oh, yeah.
And Gangrel.
That's right. X-Pac being the European, correct?
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, he's the current European.
You remember Gangrel, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Brood,
Yeah.
Fucking
Vampire.
music, dude, the intro,
Vampire
the fucking,
guy.
the red strobes,
It's so-
the
dude.
fucking
I
music
remember
shit.
it because
I
of,
loved the Brood's entrance
playing
so fucking much.
WWF whatever
Uh-huh.
on the N64 one.
No Mercy,
No
probably.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like always having like when he came out, I was like always getting my ass kicked by him.
Dude, those games were rough.
Like if
Those
it
games
was
were- I
fucking
remember-
Gangrel, I was fucked.
Dude,
like it didn't matter.
Well,
who I
because some of
played.
those guys, some of those characters, especially when you're going through like the Road to WrestleMania mode and like WrestleMania 2000,
Yeah.
I remember Davey talking about it a lot, being like, every time I get the Road Dogg, He called his fucking name for Road
Road
Dogg was
Dogg
reversing
was
piece of shit.
yeah,
Because he
Road
would
Dogg.
reverse everything he fucking tried to come at him, and he couldn't fucking beat him. He's like, this is bullshit, dude. I'm like, I guess you just gotta get better at the game and reverse his shit too, or something.
Is that where the
But
get good
but
son
that
comes
game, if
from?
I remember correctly, didn't give you a like difficulty scale.
No, and
You
it
couldn't
was
go.
just the game,
It was just
right?
whatever the
Yeah.
game difficulty was. That was it.
Well,
So
and
like,
some of the AIs were really cheap. And
They
that's-
were.
That they were fixed like that on
Yeah.
like it's like
Yeah, we're
the
talking,
Mortal Kombat arcade.
2000, 2001, something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
You see
23
the Mortal Kombat
fucking years
arcade
ago?
shit, like the fact that like they basically fucking made the AI better than you no matter what.
oh yeah, that's how they get their quarters. Back in
Yeah.
the day. Yeah, that's how they get those quarters.
The
man.
original Mortal
They got
Kombat
kids
was
going
a
in there
fucking
beating the game
scam,
on one
dude.
quarter. They're like making no fucking money. You know what I mean? Like the kid's gonna play it once, beat it, and be like, I'm good.
But just think
true.
about that fact, and then like going to like wrestling and stuff. It's like, what if they start doing AI stuff in wrestling?
I'm sure it's probably coming. I bet you they got people fucking. I bet you I can go right now on ChatGPT and be like, write me an episode of fucking Monday Night Raw with
Mhm.
these
Oh, yeah.
characters and these match types. Boom, and they'll fucking. You'll pretty much get a legit episode, more
That's
or less.
an episode of the podcast, right?
I
there.
kind of,
I-
I feel like that's already a thing. Like, I
Oh,
wouldn't be
Chat-
That's what I'm saying.
surprised
That's what
crazy.
ChatGPT
if they
is.
just,
Yeah.
like, maybe just for funsies. They just tried it.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's a thing.
Oh, it's probably
Oh, I'm sure they've used.
because you can literally just go on it.
Yeah, there was some colleges telling people. I heard something on the news like their kids being like, "We know ChatGPT is a thing, and we know what to look for if you're using this to write your shit. So you better not use it to write your shit. You better write your shit on your own." Like,
Well, good luck though.
true.
I don't think
But-
it's gonna get way past. Anyway,
Yeah. So
so X-Pac.
X-Pac is defending the European Championship against Gangrel.
Yeah, dude, see, now I need to go back to the first match because they gave them, I want to say like 10 minutes, something like that. They
Mhm.
only gave this 6 minutes.
That's true.
And,
it
like,
wasn't
there was
really
so
quick.
much
Only
energy.
6 minutes.
It was.
It was only
oh.
6 minutes, and they were doing all their shit.
They.
Pac
I think.
was on it, Gangrel was
You know what
on
I'm
it.
saying? I think it's because they knew their time was short that they had to get it. I mean already X-Pac and Gangrel are both fucking great in-ring performers. Especially Pac, man. That man can move. You know, for being
Yeah.
what is he 6'3" or some shit?
I think he's 6'3" or 6'4".
he's a
Yeah.
pretty tall, but he's not small.
No,
he's
he
smaller
looks-
than most
I
of
he
them.
think he's
looks
like
small
a
in
6'1",
comparison.
6'2".
Okay,
something
yeah,
like
probably
that.
something like that.
But he
No,
always
I
hung
think-
out with
I
Kevin
think he's
Nash
like
and
6'3"
fucking
or
Scott
6'4".
Hall, dude.
It's very
So
true.
I think he's
he
6'3".
looks like he's this tall.
That's true.
Yeah, but they
But
are like
yeah.
6'6", 6'7".
You know,
Yeah.
they're like 6'11" and
Yeah,
6'9",
Nash
is like
super
tall.
something like
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, they
so
make
he,
him look
like
small.
it's like watching the NBA. Like you ever watch like you watch the NBA and you're like, that guy looks small, and then you look that guy up and he's like 6'4".
Yeah,
And
but
you're
like,
just
"I do
compared,
what-"
because compared to this person,
yeah.
which is what Pac had his whole life, like just
Yeah.
always next to Nash, always next to Triple
But
H.
yeah,
like,
but he
just
was
looked
actually
smaller.
That's
he was
very
way
true.
taller than all three of us.
Yeah, I think they should have got more time. They should
I
have
agree.
gotten the amount of time for that non-title
So who
match.
won it though?
Pac won it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he retained
that's
the
right.
European.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was a good match. I think at one point when I was doing my notes, I started rating the matches. I think I gave the first match.
Hit me, Dave. What'd you rate it?
Well, see, I was saying, I wanted to bring. Thank you. The Dave Meltzer bullshit. We talked about that motherfucker too. I think on the last episode. Anyway, I think I gave the first match like a 2.5.
Out of what?
But I'm doing 10.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm giving 10 like out of 10. So I gave,
25%.
yeah, like a 25. I was like, you know, if it would have been for the title and shit, would have been, you know, there could have been way better spots, whatever.
I
It could have
get
been
that.
cooler. I think the Shamrock Billy, I think it was a 3.5, maybe.
Well, they got a little hardcore a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I think I remember Gunn, like, they jumped off and put
Yeah.
Shamrock's head on the table.
Yep.
And, like, I think there was steps were used
yeah,
or something.
yeah, they had a lot. Yeah, they had.
But they got more hardcore than Bossman and Road Dogg,
Right.
which was also shitty to see.
Swap the titles, guys. Just hit
God
it.
damn.
Fuck.
But Pac's the only one who won tonight. Let's throw that out there.
That's true. Yeah.
Only
So,
one to win.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Road Dogg lost. He got beat by Boss Man. Billy Gunn lost fucking Shamrock. So,
But
so
Corporation
the corporation's
was winning
up.
this night.
Corporation's up, but X-Pac took Gangrel out. And I think I want to give. I think I gave them like a
The X-Pac
Four,
and the Gangrel one
4,
were like
5,
super
4, made it
intense,
close to
right?
5.
Yeah.
For that 6 minutes. It was,
Yeah.
like,
No,
super
they were
hardcore.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah,
fucking
okay.
flying.
Yeah, they were making it.
doing their shit.
And like I said, I think it might
Vince
be.
is like, you got 6 minutes.
I think that's what it might
You
have
guys
been.
better
Like,
just
and the
fucking-
thing about it is with Vince McMahon, like things he can fucking just day of a fucking like, oh, we're gonna tape Raw today. We got the scripts, we got everything, storylines going out. Day of, like 12 hours before showtime, he could be like, no, scrap all that, rewrite it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and completely change everything on a fucking dime. And that's
Well,
it's
it
one
could
thing
be,
about Vince. Like we could get into.
I don't want to get into Vince, but like, because I want to continue on the
Yeah,
Rumble.
for sure.
But that could be a smart fucking choice, or it could be a dumb choice. Because if you think about it now, how smart was the shit back then? I felt like every time things happened, storylines happened, we were like, what the fuck is happening?
The writing
It
was
When I was
captivating
younger,
at the
and
time,
even up to
yeah.
like a
At the
certain
time, it
point,
definitely
when I was
was.
old enough to like understand like a teenager age, like
Right.
I got it. But then now it seems like it's not the same style. It seems too familiar, and it seems like they're rewriting.
Well, you gotta think of it this
they're
way too.
rebooting the WWE.
Back in '99, this was. I mean, we had
It's a reboot.
already had the fucking.
Fuck you, Kevin
We'd already.
Smith. It's a reboot.
We'd already had the curtain call, so people knew that kayfabe had been broke. But we were still in an era of kayfabe back then, during this time, more or less. You know, even like Taker talks about it in a lot of his shit. Like I was still Taker, even if I was in the airport. You know, I kept that fucking facade for as long as I could. You know, he was so strict about his character. But nowadays, everybody knows kayfabe is bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, most of these characters are trying to come out and just, which worked for a lot of characters back in the day. The Rock, Austin, just going out and being a more pronounced version of yourself, basically. You know, but now it seems like everybody's.
Well,
So, is that what you're trying to say?
I wouldn't say that, but I also feel like a lot of like from what I've seen, it's boring, and part of it is like it seems like basically. I'm gonna Bill Burr this a little bit.
Don't say that.
Everyone is
Bill
wearing
Burr,
fucking
sponsor my podcast.
Just a different colored fucking underwear. And knee pads and shoulder pads or elbow pads or whatever the fuck
So
they're
you're
wearing.
character
But like
wise.
character wise, it's
Okay.
garbage.
All right,
We're back.
and we're back. Back again.
So yeah, moving on.
Yep.
Rock won that. I can't remember. I'm sure was it probably X Factor more than likely. Because I know he got all his spots in.
Yeah, he definitely hit him with the factor. I think is what was the closing deal on that.
Sure, there was the Bronco Buster, the
Oh,
spinning
yeah.
heel kicks.
Yep,
Like, he
yep.
got all that shit. Out
Yeah, he fucking it was classic Pac. It was great. It was fun to watch again. Like I said.
Did you notice in the first two matches, Dog and fucking Gun, they both did the 10 hits up on the turnbuckle?
Yeah,
Suck
I
it
can't believe
before
you're
the 10th.
right. I can't believe we didn't bring those up. Yeah, those were probably I think the best spots of those matches, in my honest opinion, because it was the Outlaws. Fucking, you know, they were being the Outlaws, and it was dope. That
Pac
fucking
did
last.
a version of it. He didn't quite do the same thing. but
That's
he
true.
Did something along those lines.
Yeah, I think you're right. That was fucking cool.
But yeah, moving on, we got that segment of just DX doing their thing.
That's right.
Just
Yeah.
talking about All for One.
Like,
you know,
yeah,
it's the fucking
we're
Rumble.
DX, but there's $1,000 on the line, and I'll fucking
It's
eliminate
$100,000.
Excuse me,
That
$100,000.
bounty on fucking Stone Cold.
That's right.
We haven't really gotten into. But
No,
whatever.
yeah, we're
It was in the intro that we talked over.
yeah, that
Maybe
you
you
may
fucking heard
may
it.
or may or not have heard. I mean, like I said, you can look it up on YouTube. It's right there.
It's there. This happened 30. Damn, how many years ago this happened?
25.
25 years ago?
Okay, so
This has been a minute.
no,
No spoiler alerts.
just realizing that this would be the 25th fucking anniversary of this match. Holy shit, big 25.
Shit.
I should have probably do my research beforehand. I mean,
Well, it's
Maybe.
bowls and backdrop.
that's right. Buds,
It's an important.
bowls.
The reason why we don't do the research before.
It's also the reason it's before backdrops.
Yes, because we talk as buds, we smoke bowls, and then we talk about backdrops. Anyway, yeah. So then we get into the strap match.
Yeah, the fourth on the card, Sable, Luna.
God, Luna.
That was fun. Yeah, Luna
Yeah.
was going through a weird period because like
For
McMahon
sure.
came out, Shane McMahon came out and like
Right.
introduced her. And
Yeah.
it was all like, oh, she's so hot, whatever he was.
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
saying.
They were trying to, like, yeah, it was fucking weird because she was still like with the oddities. Wasn't the oddities still a thing?
See, I don't know, because, like, the Golga's in this, and
Yeah.
Kurgan's in this, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure if, I would assume.
I would assume so. Yeah,
I
but
know who Sable is, but who's Luna?
Luna was.
Luna was Sean, she been in it fucking hard for a minute.
Yeah, she was the one that she was kind of crazy looking. She had the blonde hair and it was always shaved on the sides.
Oh,
Kind of a bigger
okay.
girl.
Like, back
Yeah.
in the day, I remember she was a Bam Bam's manager,
Yeah.
escort, whatever
Right,
you want
right.
to call that.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it would be manager.
I
Yeah,
guess,
something,
yeah,
whatever.
I was young, dude.
Dude.
Talking like 1994 or something.
Yeah.
93,
Dude.
94, I
Oh,
think.
Yeah,
We're talking like
probably.
27 years ago.
Almost. Yeah, we're 30. Think about it. 94.
Close
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. Fucking 30 years ago. Jesus, fuck, we're old.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's good stuff. We love it.
But this strap match, dude, this, like I said, this was probably one of the better ones on this card.
I'm
Just
really-
because of the fucking strap. Some of those hits, like Sable specifically, she was just whipping that shit.
Jeez.
It was nice.
I am so. I'm actually kind of pissed that I.
Like in a sexy way?
I had to adult for a minute.
God damn, bro.
I mean,
No,
I had to
no,
think about
just-
it for a second, but I was confused.
No, I'm talking specifically just like the
Beating
violence
her
of the
ass?
match. Yeah, the violence of the match, and this goes
Oh,
back
okay.
to number one, why it should have been a fucking
That's still
hardcore.
sexy,
It's
though.
like I wanted to see. Sure, bro. You do you, my dude.
You know who Sable's fucking married to, right?
No.
Oh, dude, he canceled.
He is canceled, and I can't say his name anymore. But
Why?
He's erased.
he's
He's
erased from history now. TKO erased him from history.
Brock Lesnar?
That guy. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't really talk about this, and like, I don't know if we should
I've-
have.
I-
I kind of even didn't want to. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie either.
Don't give him any more credit.
No, we
Well-
shouldn't give either one of them any kind of recognition, regardless. I mean,
Well, and here's the thing: like, we know where we're at in 1999 right now.
yeah,
The Mr. McMahon character is real prevalent. Like,
Very
he
true.
is fucking there.
he's been,
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
really kind of have to have one of these Chris Benoit moments of like, we need to separate the person from the story.
Very
being
true.
told, from
Very
the-
true.
the-
Because,
yeah.
I mean, we've talked about it before. I'm not going to
That's
get back
deep,
into it.
dude. Chris Benoit moment.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's what we're talking
you
about,
don't-
because-
I don't want to talk about
No,
Chris
I
Benoit,
like it.
but
I like
sometimes
it.
when you're going back to like
There's-
the late 90s, and
Dude,
shit,
once I watched that
He's
documentary,
there.
man, I don't know if I've cried more.
It's
oh,
rough.
it's some sad shit.
It's a rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like,
Dark Side of the
holy
Ring.
shit,
That
man.
episode. Oof, man.
I didn't know it was like that.
I saw something. So I was like, God, I can't wait for the Dark Side of the Ring episode of Vince McMahon.
Oh,
Like, oh, if that's a thing, if that's a thing they go into, damn.
Guess what? He went to
And like,
Epstein
let's,
Island.
He was on the list apparently.
So is
Possibility.
Okay. I don't want to get.
Possibility, dude. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
I don't. Yeah.
there.
Let's. Yeah. Anyway.
Rumble 99.
Let's get off this topic.
Yeah,
we
we're
didn't
done-
want to bring up
we didn't
the
wanna-
McMahon shit because
So-
this is the person who probably
But we
did do
did
some of this
bring up
gross
the
shit.
McMahon shit.
And, well, that's the thing is because his character is so much in this, and we have to really talk about him.
We
So
do-
we're really
Yes.
separating who the real human being is and talking about the
The-
piece of
Well,
art
and it's
being
pretty
shown
relevant
us.
to today,
The
too.
character.
I mean, like, everyone has been talking about McMahon and how much of a piece of shit he is for the
Yeah.
last, like, month.
Well, yeah. It's not an irrelevant
Yeah.
topic. It's just like, it's one of those ones that you don't. Not necessarily be careful what you say, but it's just like it's a touch. It's
Well, we don't know all the information.
exactly.
It's-
Nobody
it's
knows
countries-
everything. The
More than likely, he's gonna
If
pay
I
a
was a
bunch of money.
gambling man,
Yeah, if I was a gambling man,
if I was a gambling man,
I would put my money
yeah,
on McMahon.
I mean, you're
I would
not
put my
wrong.
money on McMahon. He'd just pay a bunch of money and then be out.
It's,
but this is like
Yeah.
the reality is like we do have to talk about the dude and like
yep. So like we
we
said,
have to
separating.
separate.
We're, talk,
We're talking about
when
the
we
character.
talk.
Well, I think
When
it's a good,
okay,
I think
so
it's this is way better. It's way better.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
No, I get it. So what, like Ben was saying, when we're talking about McMahon, we're talking about Mr. McMahon, the character,
Yeah,
not the fucking person, because, like we said,
not trying to.
We're talking about the character he plays. It's no different than talking about like Usual Suspects. Kevin Spacey's kind of a piece of shit, but you got to talk about how good his character is in that movie, because it separate the art from the artist type deal.
Oh yeah, dude. Think about Seven. Like
Fact,
Seven
that too,
wouldn't be the
that
same
too.
If it wasn't Spacey doing
Right, very
Probably,
true.
There could have been people that could have done it, but like that was pretty spot on.
Very true.
He killed that role.
Yeah, absolutely true.
Fuck the dude. But the art he made or was a part of making, and that's the real thing, a part of making. It's
Exactly.
Like, this isn't just the McMahon show.
I think
No.
This is
making-
all
no.
these other stories.
There's
You guys
every.
are making my point.
100%.
Thank you. Exactly. Right. Okay. So
the
yeah.
strap match was fucking cool, and this was like, so Tori wasn't a thing yet.
Right.
In early '99, and she was coming out of the fucking stands, and like,
Oh
did
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole
Okay.
fucking, nah, kind
All
of thing.
right.
I don't think did she actually get someone? I don't think she did. I think she
I'm
just
not
got,
sh-
or no,
yeah.
she does. She got Luna.
Okay.
She hit Luna, so
Okay.
Sable could win.
Yeah, like I said, when this match was up, I was doing the dishes because I was kind of like, Sable. And Luna,
You misogynist.
I,
piece of
and
shit.
it's not even that.
These women trying to fucking wrestle. I'm gonna go do the dishes because they ain't. You son of a bitch.
You motherfucker, that's not what I'm saying.
That's what I heard.
It kind of sounded like that.
Okay, no. Anyway.
All right,
Anyway,
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That's what
But
we
this
look
was,
at.
this was again, like I'm
Woo.
saying, other than the Rumble and the championship
No.
match, this was like my third favorite.
What I'm trying to get at, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm actually kind of regretful that I missed it, and I might go back later tomorrow and watch it because it sounds like it was a pretty fucking.
your ass.
True. That's all
But
right.
yeah, Tori hasn't become a thing yet,
Yeah.
and they called her the Stalker. I put that down. Fucking.
That must have been some storyline they had with her coming in. Maybe she was some stalking
she was like
Sable or
obsessed
something.
with Sable.
Yeah.
Something along
They
those
did another similar storyline with like Mickey James, I think, years. And some I wasn't watching it, but I remember hearing
I didn't watch them.
she did some crazy stalkerish thing with I think Trish Stratus or something like that. So well, I was like, so yeah, again, like we were talking about earlier off camera, recycle storylines, but
Yeah, I mean, think about like Kat and China. That was a thing for a minute.
Right.
Kat was just a little China.
that's
Remember that?
yeah, you're right.
Not necessarily stalker, but it's
No.
just kind of like, all right,
Yeah,
obsessed with me
she
kinda
had the black hair.
Don't
She
quite
would
have
she
your
would
own
come out.
identity, so
Yep.
you're just gonna follow mine. All right,
Right. That's true. So then we got the really gnarly match coming up next, right? For the WWF Championship.
I'd say best on the card.
I agree.
I'd say it's better than the Rumble. Rumble
yeah,
was entertaining, but this was a better match. And
Yeah.
that's a weird comparison, thinking about just a one-on-one versus a 30-man Rumble.
true.
But
But no, I agree. This was the proper place for because do they usually do the Rumble last?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the main event.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. So yeah, usually whatever the big match is would be right before. So then no, this match is definitely fucking rocking. And like you said, you would think a 30-man Royal Rumble would be.
Who is it?
It's The Rock versus Mankind for the WWF
Who comes
Championship.
out first?
Mankind.
No, Rock
No.
does. 'cause
Oh,
the
Rock.
Mankind's champion.
Oh yeah, Mankind is champion. He's got the
Oh,
title at
because
this point.
that's when he was
Oh,
Triple
dude,
H.
we should have
No.
played this video package.
Yeah.
Can we look this one
Oh,
up?
we could totally look
The
it up.
video
We got
package
fucking
for
time,
the Rock
folks.
and Mankind, because I actually really liked this one. I
I remember
went
it
into
being
the feud.
badass.
They went
Yeah.
into like the feud of the two of them, but they also went into like they showed Mick over in Japan with Terry Funk and just some of his just hardcore moments, in his life.
And
I was
this
like, dude,
is-
this is cool to see.
Yeah.
Like the idea of an I Quit match coming up. Homeboy
Yeah.
went through this. Fucking exploding barbed wire.
Oh
and
yeah, because
shit,
they were
like,
telling him like this motherfucker gonna quit. Look what
Yeah,
he's gone
yeah,
through.
yeah,
already.
he's
Yeah.
never gonna say I quit.
Yeah. I believe
Well, this was after
Yeah, the I
the
Quit
tag
promo.
team champion part, right? Or before?
The what?
When Rock and Mankind went for tag team championships.
Oh, this is before.
Way before that.
That's
They
what
were
I thought.
feuding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock and Sock connection.
This is that
This
back in the
before
feud.
that.
But
days.
Mankind does, I believe, he's got the car crash music, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's got
Because he's
that.
coming out in the white. Because he's coming out in the white shirt already. Yeah.
As the Monday
Hey,
Night
he
Wars
corporate
heated
Mankind.
up, WCW made a habit of announcing the outcomes of WWE matches
Wait,
when
is this
Raw
it?
was not aired live.
This isn't the one I was
I don't-
thinking of, but no, let it play, dude. Fuck it.
All right, fair enough.
Was going to win
It's
the
not that
WWE
long.
Championship that night on Raw. However, their plan backfired as over a half
Is this
a million
legit?
viewers
Or is this like
I
fan
don't know.
made?
I don't know.
Mankind defeat The Rock. Mankind has achieved his dream and the dream of everyone else who's been
I
told
do
you
love that
can't
fact. Like,
Mankind
the
is
fucking-
gone.
won the ratings
Yeah,
that
dude.
night and never lost again.
Because Shivani said
Last
that.
week was without a doubt the greatest moment in my 15-year career. There's one last dream in the life of Mick Foley, and that is the main event, WrestleMania. Mankind, the least your unworthy ass can do is give The Rock what is rightfully his, and that's a shot at his title, Royal Rumble 1999. You're simply not championship material. There'll be a no disqualification match as well. I'm going to have to take a pass on that one, Rock. No count out as well. You get no title shot. Obviously, The Rock quits and trying to get your monkey ass up. I accept. At the Royal Rumble,
Mixed timing was so fucking perfect right there.
That was good.
Very simply is beat the living
Rock
hell
quits.
out
I
of
accept.
you until you cannot take it anymore, and you look up at me with that ridiculous eyebrow, and you say the two magic words, Rock. I quit.
I remember the Rocco Sacco thing.
The Rock'em Sock'em connection. Heck yeah.
So that wasn't the one I was thinking of, but that gives you the premise of the
I-
whole
yeah,
story
yeah.
building up. you
Yeah.
know?
I remember watching this pay-per-view, just like rewatching it. I think it might have been the first one I watched at the guy's house.
You know, and so like storyline wise, they had Foley, Mankind had a match on Heat. Remember Sunday Night Heat was a thing.
Yeah.
I remember
So
Sunday Night
it
Heat,
was
yeah.
like right before the pay-per-view started, because pay-per-views used to be on Sundays.
That's right.
Not fucking Saturdays.
No, I remember because I remember being like, oh, I can't afford the pay per view or go watch it this much, so I'd watch the Sunday Night Heat right before it led up to
Leading
the
into
pay
it,
per view.
yeah. So fucking Mankind had a match with Mabel.
Okay.
Mabel
On
All
Sunday
right.
Night Heat.
on Sunday Night Heat. So like
And then Monday he had to do
ballpark
this.
3 hours. No, this is 3 hours after that because it was on Sunday.
Yeah. They taped Heat and the pay per view on the same night.
Oh,
Just
so he
yeah,
did it
back
and
to
then it had to go
Like,
back.
to back.
It flowed right into
Yeah.
it, you know.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
So essentially, he had a dark match.
Yeah.
What would have been if it wasn't televised.
Exactly. Yeah.
With Mabel to just weaken him down a little bit.
Yeah.
That corporation shit going on.
For sure. Was Mabel with the corporation at that point, or was he just by himself still?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
Just, I mean, I don't think he was in the corporate. That doesn't make sense.
No, because this is right
Because
before.
we're
like,
about to see
he-
some shit.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
That's his story arc into the corporation.
No.
No,
Because
this
we're about to see some shit.
we're about to see a character change here pretty soon with this Rumble, which is pretty cool. I like seeing shit like that from back in the day. But yeah, dude, this fucking match, holy shit, dude. And I kept thinking, like I said, I forgot for a moment that it was this fucking I Quit match with chair shots and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I kept waiting for those handcuffs to come out, and I started doubting myself.
Do you remember that was the cue?
Exactly.
That was when it started.
And then the moment Rock grabs those cuffs, I'm like, oh! I think I fucking even messaged the group chat. Was like, oh, it's this fucking I Quit match.
Yeah, I mean, but there was a lot of good shit leading up to that, though.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was a lot of good shit.
No, their feud was pretty good. I like the Rock Mankind going into it
their
because
fucking banter, like with
Oh,
the
dude.
saying,
Oh,
I
it's so
quit,
good,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'll kick your fat ass, man.
it's like, I'll beat your fat ass mother. Yeah, dude. this is good heel
Well,
Rock.
it was great because like Mankind was like one of those like low, in my opinion, like watching him back then, he was like one of those low down like dirty guys. Like no one really wanted to fuck with him, but he also like his character arc was like building on a premise of like I'm gonna be one of the better ones, but he was down there and no one fucked with him, and then the Rock thing happened. Even though he was already established before that,
because
but I feel like that
yeah, I
character
guess
arc like really
so.
worked.
Yeah, I guess kind of what you're saying is like because when he first debuted, he was known as the deranged fucking boiler room
Yeah.
Mankind,
Weird
and then,
Well, and
He
that's
eventually-
just WWF though.
Fact.
Back
Very
then,
true.
yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
The story arcs and stuff. Like I'm just saying like the way I perceived it. It seemed like he was like on the lower level until the Rock's shit happened.
oh that
Until this stuff happened.
he had some different things going on too with.
But I mean,
throughout,
he had the
but
whole
yeah.
Undertaker thing, and like I'm not saying that was like
No.
big, like not bad, but like it was a big moment for him with that.
Oh yeah, it was
But-
disgustingly huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We talk about that in the first episode.
But I feel like that's where like when I started watching, I feel like Mankind was like always like a prominent character, but he never felt like he was like respected fully. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, he was just that dude. He had that feud with Taker when he was first coming in, and then he like turned to Dude Love, and he
Right.
tag teamed with Austin, got the fucking titles and shit. Like, and then went
And then
back
went to
to
the
Mankind. And
Well, he
like,
went to Corporation as dude one point, did he? Before the Austin
I
thing.
feel like.
So
the
would you
Dude
say Mankind is a
character-
heel, even though he feels like he's not a heel?
No, he's full on face right
No,
now. Right
no.
now, he's
Right now,
99,
Yeah, but
99.
that's where
Did
my like
Foley
comparison
have
comes in.
a heel?
I feel
title?
like he was a heel to an extent, and like they
Not
they
necessarily
mixed
as
it.
Mankind. I don't think he really had a.
I don't think he had like a legitimate like I'm the bad guy. People don't fucking like me
I mean,
anymore because
maybe in like 96, 97 ish,
When he
just
was maybe
because
deranged
he was that,
Mankind.
yeah, the
Okay.
pulling his hair out.
maybe
dude.
probably started in like heel,
but
trying
he
to
didn't
make him a
really
heel.
have like a character. Like that's
That's
such
true.
a weird sentence to say,
For
but
sure.
like he was just that dude.
Yeah, yeah,
That had those boiler room matches. That had these fucking. He did his shit with Vader and
Yeah.
Taker, and I think he had shit with Goldust. I want to say.
yeah.
kinda
He had a
shit.
couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
sure.
Yeah, once I feel like once they really did the Dude Love thing, they're like, all right, this dude's funny as shit. And
Yeah.
he's still doing his crazy shit.
Exactly.
And they're like, no, we can elevate.
Yeah.
Have him with Stone Cold, fucking
Yep.
bump him up a little more, and then
Yeah, no,
here
he-
we are, 99, and
And
he's
yeah,
champ.
he's pretty much he's one. I mean, at this point, you've got he's one of the mainstay characters. You've got him. He's in all the video games at this point. You know,
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Always. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Mankind.
So like, but yeah, dude. So
Off the top of your head, top 2 wrestlers of all time. Go.
Oh, dude, that's not a fair question.
Fair question.
top 2 of all time.
Top 2 of all time. What are your 2
Motherfucker.
favorite wrestlers?
Okay, that's easier than just trying to compartmentalize.
You just
Top-
narrowed it down.
What
Top-
would-
okay,
What
top-
is
yeah.
your number 1 and what is your number 2?
That's such a hard one.
I have.
We did
I
the
have
Rushmore
my
thing
answers,
with tag
but
teams.
I don't
We
want to
did,
give my.
but,
I
like,
don't
we
want to give my
did.
answers until you guys give your.
Bringing them
answers.
down so low.
I,
to top one
you know what?
and
I
two.
actually have a list. It's one of, I think it's going to be probably season 3 of Tuggy's Top 10 of my top 10 favorite wrestlers. It'll probably, when I go through it, I'll probably like rework it a little bit more. But I believe my number 1 is Taker
Oh yeah.
on
Okay.
on that one. Number 2.
Why?
Why? Undertaker, he's got, for one, it's the loyalty thing. For 2, it's the dedication that he's put through to make this character what it is out of something so fucking ridiculous. You're a dead man who brings people back, or whatever, takes the souls or whatever. Like, and you're dressed like a cowboy Undertaker. You're the Undertaker.
Do you remember the?
He took that character and he elevated that motherfucker to like god status among wrestlers. Like there is you can talk to people that don't watch wrestling. I think we might have brought this up at one point. And say the Undertaker, and I think they immediately know who you're talking
Oh, yeah.
about.
They know who you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
same
if you
could be
don't
said
know
with the...
basketball and you bring up Michael Jordan,
Exactly.
people know who
That's
the
what
fuck
I'm...
you're talking
Yeah,
about.
right.
LeBron James at this point. Like, it's
Well,
really
yeah.
the same
Right.
category. Like,
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
could say that, and anyone would know.
People know, oh, we're talking basketball.
Yeah.
Here we
Right,
go.
right.
Okay, yeah, Taker, wrestling, yeah.
Exactly.
People know what that is.
My number 2... that's a... I don't know, because if I remember right, I don't...
I have a feeling of who you're going to say it, but I don't want to say it. And if you don't say it, then I'm not going to say who I thought you said.
Well, that's fun.
I am going to let you guys
It's
know
fun for everyone.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock are not on my top 10.
Well, I know it doesn't matter, but like we're talking about
But
two.
I know. So
So who's
neither
number
one of
two?
those. Number 2,
I got number 1 on lock. I'm still in between on number 2.
I'm going to say...
You all got way more confidence than I do.
Because we're going wrestling. Not,
See, this is a
All right,
hard
let me-
question.
Let me
man. Like,
rephrase
this
that.
is
We're
some-
going
this is some-
wrestling, not just WWF or WWE.
yeah,
Yeah,
all over.
wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling in general. Yeah, totally.
Your number 2, Tug. That's not that bad. It's not that hard.
It's going to be...
You're downplaying it, bro.
He really is.
well, 'cause I'm
um,
going last.
Okay, fair.
That's
So,
what you think.
all right, it's been on the top of my head the whole time. Triple H.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. That's the one. I knew that.
And you probably want to why, right?
No.
No, you know why?
I know why.
Yeah. He's one of the greatest heels, I think, ever.
Fair enough.
That man can play a bad guy like no other.
Triple H
You got The
always
Rock,
plays the bad guy,
obviously.
and he's done a good job.
He's had his face moments. His
'Cause
return
honestly,
after the
if he
fucking
didn't- if he
quad
didn't do a good
injuries,
job-
that was fucking. He was looking jacked.
Dude,
He fucking came out to
If
the
he didn't do a good job, I
Motorhead.
would have never hated him.
fact. No, yeah, no, and
Because
that's what
I
I'm saying.
fucking hated Triple H. for
Agreed.
So long.
I know, and I want to say that might have been what led to our little almost
Well, yeah,
fight
'cause
one
I
day.
hated Triple H.
Yeah,
I never liked Triple H. I like DX and stuff, but I never liked Triple H.
that's fair.
Especially like during the time when he married Stephanie and like all
Oh,
that
yeah,
moment
that
stuff.
whole-
yeah, I
Yeah,
fucking
that was a
did
weird
not like
fucking
Triple H.
storyline.
He essentially date raped her, right? And
Pretty
he
much, that's
gave
what the
her-
storyline
he got her
was.
drunk
He
and
got
she
her drunk, she
passed
was
out,
passed
and
out.
took her-
To
I
a
mean,
24
while
and
she
no
was
one
passed out.
cared.
in Vegas to
No
it
one
because I think
cleans
they were
that back
actually
up.
at Vegas in that Raw or something like that
Dude,
or
that
whatever.
should be-
And it was during
That should be
during
in
the wedding,
courtroom
wasn't it?
with
When he
Vince
fucking
McMahon,
revealed that.
right?
Yeah, the wedding.
Right, be Test,
Yeah,
right-
with Test. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before they said the idea,
Yep.
I do's, Triple H came out and was like, boom, no, check this out.
Yeah.
That's good writing.
It is. She can't get married because she's already legally married to me.
That's
Because
why
I'm
everything
a fucking
already-
creep. Oh,
Back
God.
then, you could do shit like that, even wrestling.
I bring it up again. Usually
You
bring it up all
guys
the time.
watch soap operas? You haven't watched wrestling from the 90s.
Dude, some of that shit. Crazy. All right, Benjamin.
So yeah, the championship match, dude. Lots of cool shit. Lots
agree.
of spots. Yeah, the attempted rock bottom through the table, announce table.
To the DDT, right? Was that when he DDT'd him? Or
No, that was just a straight up. They got up there for a rock bottom, and the table collapsed.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right.
Like,
yes.
that's what they wanted to
That's
happen,
yeah.
but
They were going for
that
yeah.
shit didn't happen.
Nope.
But no,
those
they got
tables
some,
were
they did their fun shit. They went out into the crowd. They fucking came
Yeah,
back. They went
true.
down the aisle. Dude, Rock and his fucking DDTs.
dude.
He had such a good
He does just
the
that
delivery,
quick whip.
like, and the people who he did it to, they sold it in such a great way. Like a lot, not all the time, especially Mick. You know, he didn't do it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they bring their whole body straight up for that fucking DDT.
They'd be
like,
straight fucking up. Out. Yeah. He had a good flourish with that fucking DDT for sure. It was that kick to the gut and that just boom, dropped him. Fucking, and it was smooth every time.
was
I don't think
smooth-ass
I could
DDT.
ever recall a fucking botch with that. Like,
But yeah, they do some fun shit, and then they pull out Socko, obviously.
Of course.
Socko has to make it.
yeah. He hits the rock with that.
Gets that a couple of times, and there's still the banter.
Of course.
Like, say I quit, go to hell.
Go
blah,
to
blah,
hell,
blah,
get out of
whatever.
here. You're fat. This whatever. It was the
They do
90s.
the spot. They go up the aisle to the entrance.
Oh, yeah.
And they go up into the crowd, like I guess, what would you call it? The first layer.
Probably
of
the first
seating
level, right above right
floor?
next to Titantron, right?
Well, what would have been?
What would have been where
yeah.
the Titantron was, yeah.
But yeah, they like climb a ladder and they do that, doing their thing, and Rock hits Mick onto the electrical board.
Fucking shorts that
Blows
shit
out
out.
half the lights in the fucking arena, which is a cool effect.
It was a
cool
great
to see,
effect,
like,
and
going fucking black for most of
it makes me wonder.
Was it real or not?
No, you know that shit's
Yeah,
There's
okay.
not one
Okay.
circuit board
I
fucking
figured,
doing
yeah.
the lights to a fucking
No,
big-ass
they
arena.
were like, all right, get ready, stand by the light switches.
Yeah.
Remember the ones I
By the
told
way,
you to
we're gonna
hit.
throw
When
a
you see the
wrestler on
crackles-
top
When you
of
see
that.
the crackles, hit the switch, man.
But it looked good, I will say. It looked
Oh yeah,
good.
it was awesome.
And they sold it.
Yeah, they fought in the dark a little bit until they got the lights back up.
Back down the fucking aisle.
Yep.
And then, yeah, they get into the ring, and Rock goes and gets the cuffs.
That's where I was like, oh fuck, it is this match.
And that's where the
Fucking
chair
cuffs.
collisions begin.
Yeah, because
That's where it
Foley's,
starts.
yeah,
Yeah.
Foley's on the fucking ground.
Handcuff.
The Rock has, I think The Rock has the chair already. Hits him with the rock bottom. I think he hits him with the rock bottom, or not the rock bottom. He hits him with the people's elbow.
People's
he
elbow
puts a
is
chair
number
on his
one.
head.
Chair on his head. That
Hits
is
him with
shot
that,
number
then he
one.
comes
We're
out.
going through all 11 of these, by the way.
Yeah. Then he comes through, then he grabs the handcuffs because at this point Foley's just laid out on the
Yeah,
fucking
so
mat,
then he
and he walks up and you can hear Jr. or Cole.
Cole.
It was Cole.
Michael Cole,
It was
yeah.
Cole.
Yeah, Michael
It was Cole and Jerry at this time. So yeah, Cole's like, Rock, what are you doing? Oh my god! And he's got the fucking cuffs and he fucking puts them both behind his fucking back. And you see Foley trying to fucking, dude, I can imagine trying to get up fucking.
He did a couple cool things though. He got some kicks in. And
He
he
did.
Like, bit him for a minute.
He did, yeah. He bit him
Yeah, he got
in the
his
corner, I
mankind
think.
Shit in.
Dude, yeah, that was pretty good. He got, I think he
You
fucking.
think you really bit him? The Rock was
Oh
like,
no,
you
not
can bite
really,
me.
but like
No.
they're selling it.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
selling
yeah,
it
just
like-
fucking bite me, dude. What the fuck else you gonna do?
Yeah,
You
right.
Kick me for the 7th time? Like no.
No, you just gotta bite my face.
Just bite me right now, dude.
Right
It's
in
all
the
good.
cheek.
All right, so yeah, people's elbow. That's shot number one.
That's shot number one, and he gets him handcuffed.
And then we get exactly. He's in handcuffs, and he get asked, say I quit.
Yep.
The whole go to hell shit.
Yep.
And we get shots 2 and 3.
Yep. Because I believe this is where, like I said, he's trying to get up. He gets to his knees, and I think is when the first shot hits. Right?
Something along
those lines.
Second, third, however you want to look at it.
Regardless.
We're going number one was the elbow.
Elbow. Yeah.
We're
So
calling
shot
that
number two.
shot
Okay.
number
So yeah.
one.
So shot number two, I believe he's like on his knees. He takes him, hits him, and then Mankind stands up again. And then shot number three, fucking. And these are.
These are
Do
good
we
shots.
know
These are
if like
such-
I know
such good shots.
they're the wrestling chairs, right? So
Yeah.
they're flimsy shit.
No.
Not back then.
No,
they weren't
that-
as flimsy as they are
No,
now.
they're the you pick up at Walmart, like the
Those type.
steel
Yeah.
chairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
So-
those. They're aluminum,
Do we?
but they're like.
Is
hard.
there any
Actually, I
like
don't know if
history
they're
on
aluminum.
the fact that like they knew this was happening?
I think-
we're going into Mick Foley at this point.
That's
He was
what I'm
like,
wondering,
Dude, do
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. And at
No,
the,
that's 100%.
You
goes
think
to
he
Mick
just
Foley.
kept saying like "fucking do it"?
Oh, I'm sure
Just
they
keep
they
going, let's
rehearsed
keep
the
going.
fuck out of this.
Yeah,
he was
and
like,
I
"Dude, hit
believe-
me. Like,
yeah.
you need to fucking get them in. You need to make this believable.
Yeah, and if I remember right, during like Beyond the Mat, he says that yes, the plan was to hit me a lot with the chairs, but he says Rock went a bit overboard
That's
the
what
shot-
you gotta do, dude.
because that's what you
That
gotta
was
do.
sick,
But
dude.
it was, and
And it
you
got
know,
us talking about it.
where are
25
we?
years later?
Exactly.
Like that's
very
the reality.
true,
Like
very true.
he sold
Um,
that shit.
He
and
did,
was
he did it
fucking
well. He took in those.
One more point to my fact that new wrestling stuff.
There
None
has
of
been
those.
some cool shit though, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
they've
you
done
just,
some
You just
gnarly
haven't seen
shit.
the right
Roman
shit.
Reigns isn't that cool. Dude.
I don't
not
like.
talking
We're not
about
talking
We're not
Roman
talking
Reigns.
about
We're talking
that.
even like
What, like,
2005, 2007,
My name is
2008 during
Ichira, or
during fucking Guerrero's
I'm,
like reign during the title. Like
the
he did some good
Rey
shit.
Mysterio's
fucking-
son, who I fucking hate.
Oh god damn it. Damien.
Dominic, dude, it's
whatever
such a
the
good
fuck.
character. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
Character, but I
and
don't
it's
wanna,
such
I
an
don't care
important
to
part
watch.
to that Judgment Day shit. And like
It's
I said,
true.
if you liked fucking K Quick, fucking R-Truth,
I
dude,
want
he
Rey
is
Mysterio
as
to-
funny as he was.
That's awesome.
I
and
want
he's
Rey
doing his
Mysterio to
live,
come back
laugh,
and just kick
love
everyone's
shit.
ass.
That ain't gonna happen. I mean, it could happen.
I mean,
don't
maybe.
think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio is my favorite.
He's had his shit with his son, and I don't know.
I haven't done my
I think
top
he's
two yet.
That's true. Neither is
And
Ben.
you never did
I'm
your
not
top
doing
two.
mine.
My top
That's
two?
disrespectful in my eyes, dude. Like, that's a big list. There's
I got two.
hundreds, if not thousands, of people that come to my mind. It's
There's
like,
gonna
dude,
be a
I don't
big
know who's better
judgment.
than this one.
There's gonna
Who's
be a
better
big-
than this
That's
one.
There's
That's
going to be a
fair.
big judgment on both. You guys are going to not like the answers that I have.
That's okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Spout them. Tell me.
Number
I
one.
bet you I know your number one.
Who?
No, just go.
Well, let's go number 2 first.
Go.
Then.
Tell me.
Let's-
You
Tell-
want- I'll go
I want to
number
hear.
two
I'll let you
first.
hear runner-up first,
Okay,
and then
alright.
Number
I
two
want the
first?
climax.
Okay, yeah.
Number
Yeah.
two
I want
first,
some
Rey
foreplay
Mysterio.
before my climax, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Rey
Right?
Mysterio.
Okay.
Rey Mysterio?
Rey
I can see
Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's in my top 10
He's my
for
number
sure.
two.
Okay.
Number one.
Number 1.
You guys ready? Goldberg.
Okay. Not who I thought it was going to be, but yeah, all right.
Who do you think?
I was thinking Edge because I remember we've had this conversation a while back.
No,
and
I
something
like
about
Edge.
it.
I actually
But
gotta know. why
Goldberg
I
got
like
me
Goldberg.
more into wrestling than any other character.
You know what?
with
I'm going
watching
to agree
wrestling,
with
'cause
you there.
WCW.
I remember our stint of watching WCW and just going through the Goldberg storyline and
Probably like
watching
98, 99.
Yo, yeah,
like-
before
You know,
WWF
yeah.
bought WCW. So.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
100%.
yeah,
Yeah, so
100%.
like it was when and WCW went away before we watched WWF for a while.
We started watching
They were
WWF and
still
then they
going.
got
But
bought out.
WCW
They were still
was
going.
out,
They
and
were
then
still
it came
going.
back.
It was
Okay.
still going.
And then they got
Yeah.
bought out. But I remember watching the fucking
wasn't until, like,
the Raw.
01.
I remember watching
Yeah,
the
we
Raw,
watched that
the
whole-
Raw
Yeah.
Nitro fucking dual broadcast they did with Shane and Vince and all that. And then I bought it says
Yeah.
McMahon, but it doesn't say Vince McMahon.
Yeah, I bought WCW.
Because that was right before the whole invasion angle, and
Oh,
which, yeah, I'm sure we'll get into that.
But I think
That's
like
no problem.
Goldberg would be like my number one, like as far as like brought me into wrestling in general.
Oh, see, and
Because
now
that was
this,
my like
and this
lifetime
is-
of watching wrestling.
This is another reason I'm not going to answer this question, is because you went from like the performance aspect and like all that, and you just went to holy shit, this is the dude that got me into this.
Yeah.
Those are two different things in my world, dude. And like trying to compare that, I can't, and
That's
I
the
won't.
point,
I
though.
won't do
That's
a
the
1 and
point.
2.
That's fair.
I
That's
feel like
fair.
it like gives like a little recognition to your character of like how you feel about that kind of stuff, you know.
Well, I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I feel like they're two different questions.
Oh yeah.
Because I definitely
The
have
whole question.
I have
is-
wrestlers in my mind that are like, oh, dude, they're so amazing, but it's because I was at that age and I was like,
Yeah.
this is what got me into wrestling.
Fair.
But then it's like, oh, dude, well,
But
I'm
see,
I
when
don't-
you're compared to this
Yeah.
shit, it's like, no, dude, you're not there. And
I don't watch
but you
wrestling
are that
anymore,
dude that
so,
got
like-
me into it.
Like for
But-
me, I don't watch wrestling anymore, so like it's all the old school stuff.
Yeah.
Like what I grew up with. Like
Yeah.
I don't watch wrestling anymore, and I could care less.
And that's fair. And the thing about my top 10 is like none of them are anyone current. There's nobody
Right.
current.
Well, and I think if I had a top 10,
It's-
there
yeah.
would be like no one that's current.
Yeah, it's all
'Cause I just don't
WCW.
watch,
Fucking,
yeah.
I mean, Nash is on there. Fucking
If you're gonna do,
Mysterio's
if
on
you're gonna
there.
do a top 10, actually, like just with that sentence thrown out here, because like I feel better about top 10.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah,
yeah.
But just with the whole current thing, I would actually throw Jericho on my top 10.
Jericho's on my top 10.
Oh,
Just
Jericho
because
would be
he-
in my top like
the-
7.
The shit he did in WC. Actually, let's go to ECW first.
Yeah.
The shit he did in ECW, going to
But
WCW,
the
going
WCW
into
stuff,
WWF,
I love
going
Jericho.
into fucking AEW,
Well, TNA
having barbed wire
Yeah.
matches with Kingston and shit. Like,
Yeah.
we're back again. All right, so I think we like legit left off on shots 2 and 3.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
where that
yeah.
was.
Before we got distracted and talked about other shit. So yeah,
So, yeah. Rock asks him again. Say I quit. It's like, you'll have to kill me. Burr, burr, burr.
Yep.
You know, doing his thing.
Yep.
We get chair shots 4 and 5 in the ring. Or, excuse me, 4 through 6 are in the ring.
Yeah, 3 more right after whack,
Yeah.
whack, whack. Fucking
Heading to
God
the
damn.
outside for number 7. The Say I Quit. Yeah, so I noticed this. He does the whole chair shot, Say I Quit, and he just drops the fucking mic. Like, he doesn't give him a chance to say I quit.
yeah. It's weird. Say I quit. And he just fucking drops it. Like he can fucking grab it. I mean, I think that might have been like a dick heel move on The Rock. Like, say I quit. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you can't use your
just
hands.
Gonna fucking hit you again. Here
Yeah.
fucking go.
Dude, yeah, because we got fucking 4 more of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, say he does it again down the aisle for number 9.
Yeah.
They get out and they're going down their thing.
Right.
And then, Rock does his whole talking shit to the crowd. He does so much mic work. He got on the fucking commentary for a minute.
Yep.
When he was hitting him with the bell, you're
No.
saying bells will be ringing. Like,
Bells
he does
will
so
be
much
ringing.
mic
When he
work.
put the bell against his head.
Yeah.
He just fucking hits it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good. He's so good on the mic.
Yeah,
He knew it back then. He still knows it now.
Yeah, that moment he told Vince, just give me the mic one day, was like the greatest moment of his career. Cause
He's like the Kevin Hart of Samoan.
I'm not sure what that comparison means.
It means he's the Kevin Hart of Samoan. It makes a lot of sense.
Kevin
about it.
Hart of Samoans. Heard. All right.
Do you want to say the word that you're trying to say?
No. All right. Yeah. So fucking what? We got 2 more.
Yeah, say talking to the crowd, hits him for number 10, and then number 11 was like from behind.
Yeah.
That last
Right in the
one?
fucking back of the
That
head.
looked so good.
Yeah.
Like there was enough sound that like, oh shit, you could hear that from rows back.
For sure.
But it looked so like,
Yeah. It was pretty nice.
such a good shot.
Yeah. It was.
And that was the mix knocked out.
Yep.
And say I quit, and they played the fucking audio.
They played audio saying, "I quit."
From some promo. Like I
Some-
can't remember which one it was, but he did
Who
some
quit
promo.
then?
Mick Foley,
Well, they're trying-
technically,
they played an
they
audio.
They
Yeah,
played
they
a fucking
screwed him.
audio of him saying
That's because
I
he was
quit.
knocked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just Rock just puts the fucking mic in his face
and he
they
says,
play the
"I
audio.
quit,"
And
because
Rock's your new champion.
Yeah.
Rock's like, Mick Foley's just like, fucking kill me.
it was one of, I think, probably one of the least memorable championship turns.
Yeah, I mean, well,
'Cause it's
no,
like,
you
oh,
remember it.
You remember well.
Everyone back
I mean,
then would've been
okay,
like,
that's not what I mean.
quit,
I mean,
like,
maybe
was legit.
celebrations,
Everyone
I
back
guess,
then was
because
like, the I
it was
quit
like, okay,
movement.
he won it, but okay, he won it. Yeah, it's not like, oh, The Rock won the championship. Oh my god! And I was like,
You talk about
Whooped
it
his
for the
head.
wrong reasons.
yeah, he beat
Well,
his
that
fucking
kinda
ass.
Everyone was like, when that happened and everyone heard that I quit, they were like, yeah, Mick Foley said I quit.
Yep,
Oh,
I guarantee it,
I think
dude.
a good half the people were like, "That ain't real."
that's not
I've heard that.
It sounded
fucking
so.
sentence.
It sounded so off. Like it was clearly audio playing through
And
the
it was
speakers.
like 3 times because they took the actual clip. It was like,
Yeah.
I quit,
I quit.
because he was doing his promo and he was like, I will make you say, or whatever it was.
Took
And,
it out of
these people
context.
heard it. They were like, no, dude, that ain't real.
Yeah.
Dude,
Said it
passed
on
out,
purpose,
quote
though.
unquote.
Definitely.
Yeah. No,
But
this-
also, Mankind was probably fucking destroyed. At that point.
I'm sure.
some of those fucking shots, dude.
There's no way that he wasn't fucked.
No, dude,
Like,
he was. Oh my god.
The
Like
Rock
it's,
probably
he couldn't
felt
fucking.
bad, dude.
He couldn't block him after. There's no way for him to try to they put your hands up and shit.
Well,
and try to
even
make it
then,
work, but
if you put your hands up, you're still fucking. If they have enough force, you're still taking that chair in the head, dude.
for sure.
It's happening because your hand's gonna come back. Your fucking head is still gonna hit.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but these were
And it is
these were
Mankind.
some good shots, and yeah, exactly. Foley told Rock, he's like, dude, don't hold back. On
No,
it. Like,
no.
make it look as good as possible.
yeah, exactly.
Like we are
Well,
a
Mick
championship
Foley was like,
match
"Fuck me
on
up,
pay per view.
dude. I don't
Yeah,
care.
exactly.
Yeah,
he was like,
just
make it
destroy
look
me."
fucking good.
And that's always
He
been
did.
Foley too, though. He's always been willing to take those spots and take those big fucking bumps to make the match memorable and
But
make it look good.
all right, I don't want to pull it back up, but back to why I don't think wrestling is that good anymore. Do people do that?
Yeah, dude. Again, you're not watching at the right times. I don't know what to tell you.
It's
'Cause,
true.
I don't watch.
You'll see
I
some
don't
cool
watch.
shit. You'll
I'm just
still see
curious.
some cool
There are
shit.
still some really badass moments throughout the years since after we stopped watching
Like
that I've
good
come back
moments,
and I've
yeah.
come back and seen. And I'm like, oh fuck, I wish I would have seen that. Like that's actually
Like
pretty
they're
cool.
actually
yeah,
doing
dude.
stuff like that. Like
Yeah,
they
they're
used to
doing.
do.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, even you got
Okay.
the
That
era,
makes more
the
sense,
PG
'cause
era
I
now that
literally
it's
have
still,
not watched
but
wrestling at
yeah,
all.
back. I mean, shit, it was still technically. Well, I guess Ruthless Aggression hadn't hit yet. It was still technically Attitude Era when John Cena came out, and he was his character was pretty raw.
I don't even
Yeah.
know
Pretty
that John
brutal.
Cena, like,
He was like, he came out as like
aspect.
this thuggy fucking like white rapper guy, and he would always rap to people, and like some of his shit was like, whoa, you can't say that shit nowadays on TV. You gotta tone that shit the fuck down. Like his moves, he did the STF finisher, but it's called the STFU. And then he did like a version of what it was at the fucking Death Valley Driver, but it was called the FU. I think
That was the attitude adjustment, right?
yeah, the attitude adjustment. Yeah, that's what he had the attitude. Well, he changed it to the attitude adjustment because it used to be called the FU.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but now it's the attitude adjustment. Yeah, which is just a modified fucking Death Valley Driver. So like, but yeah, now fucking Rock's champion. He goes on to fucking. I'm pretty sure he goes on for quite a while. Couldn't tell you who he loses it to. Do you have any recollection of that throughout this match? Is it Austin?
Yeah, I'll say it's WrestleMania that year. Yeah.
I think it might have been. Yeah, you're right. I think it might have been Austin.
99 WrestleMania, I want to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost to Austin.
Rock Austin. Okay, that would make sense.
I mean, I'm assuming he still has it from January 24th until whenever the fuck WrestleMania was. I'm assuming April?
Yeah,
March, April,
yeah.
something like
A
that?
few months, I would imagine he's still probably rocking that for a good minute,
Yeah, I'm sure.
setting up the rest of the story for WrestleMania and shit. And now we get into the main fucking event of this whole entire episode. We are talking about the Royal Rumble.
The Rumble. Yeah.
And fucking that glass.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah, that's
one.
how they started. Yeah, the fucking glass.
Oh, was Stone Cold?
Stone Cold is
Yep,
number
Stone
one
Cold's
because
number one.
previously during their promo he had Vince had drawn the numbers and he drew Stone Cold number one and
himself
he
number
drew 30, but they changed it and made him number 2.
Yeah, Michaels came back.
Shawn Michaels came back.
He wasn't in DX anymore, but
No,
he was still
he was
like, doing
not
that
quite
thing.
commish yet. Not
I mean,
yet.
I feel like he probably was.
Probably
Sure,
was.
at
Yeah.
that point.
Okay.
But I don't really remember.
But yeah, he came back and overturned that, and then so yeah, the glass hits. Fucking Austin comes out, does his whole fucking 4 corners, and then the fucking he doesn't even come out to music like you
McMahon
said.
comes out to nothing.
Just nothing.
Because the
He
No
just-
Chance from Hell was the theme of the Rumble, and they made that song for the Rumble, and then
That's
it was
right.
like, oh, dude, I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah,
So
That
why
is-
did he come out to no song?
because
he didn't have a song at that point. He
yeah,
was
the
just,
No Chance in Hell music
He
was,
was just the owner of the company.
They couldn't do it?
no, it was just they had made the song specifically for this Royal Rumble because that was the whole premise.
Yeah,
you
No
have
Chance
Austin,
in
you have
Hell.
no chance in
Yeah.
hell, Austin. So he didn't have your traditional music, like or any music, because he really wasn't
He wasn't
a
wrestler.
performer.
Yeah.
like you didn't see him in there, so he didn't have all that until after this. So yeah, he came out straight up just in the fucking looking jacked and beefed as fuck because
Yeah.
steroids and a motherfucker in his fucking tank top and his black pants. And yeah, they get it on for a good minute, and then they end up going out into the crowd.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I gotta look at this for a second because so much shit happens in this. Like,
Dude.
this is a weird Rumble.
It really is. Yeah, it's true.
So like they do their thing for a minute, and then fucking Golga comes in at number 3.
Oh,
And, you
yeah.
know, Stone Cold's just running rampant for that fucking minute, 2 minutes, whatever it is, before the third comes.
Right.
And then Golga comes, and Golga just kind of stands there for a second, doesn't
Yeah.
quite fucking roll in.
Right.
And Austin doesn't move. I can't remember exactly what it was. And then Golga runs in, like trying to do his whole thing.
hmm
Did Stone Cold actually eliminate him?
I think Stone Cold eliminated Golga. Yeah, I want to say that was the first elimination, if I remember right.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, exactly. McMahon went under the ropes. He
Yes.
didn't go over.
No, he went
fucking
under, so that's how he was able to take off and run
And
into
it
the
was
crowd.
just the two. Gets rid of Golga, which sucks, dude. You know John Tenta, fucking Earthquake.
Yeah, right.
That Golga character was entertaining, but it's like, dude, you made this dude do that.
Yeah, it's true. Like, yeah, I agree.
Just coming out with a giant plush Cartman.
Yeah.
Remember that shit? Like, really? And a
Yeah,
weird,
'cause
just
he had
the gold mask.
The weird
and
gold
just whatever
mask,
else he was
lucha
wearing.
mask, and then whatever t-shirt and a
I
fucking.
don't know, dude.
Yeah.
The fucking, when you think of Earthquake, fucking the natural disasters, like, this
Yeah.
is going back to the early 90s.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so weird. Like, that's the character you chose for this dude.
Yeah, I agree.
But again, it's the time. The stories were fucking weird at the time.
Yeah, that's true. Jesus Christ, really weird.
But yeah, so the ring's empty.
Yeah, there ain't nobody
Fucking-
in there fucking Austin, because at this point Austin and is chasing McMahon through the
They're
crowd.
going up the crowd. They're going all the way up to the concession stand.
Yeah,
shit
and
like that.
they end up getting like into a fucking, into a bathroom at one point where Austin gets jumped by members of the corporation.
Yeah, just the whole feud.
The whole
Test,
feud.
fucking
Yeah.
Shamrock, Boss Man, just all those dudes.
Yep, exactly. And so then number four
we
comes
got
up.
draws.
Draws, that's right.
And this, remember, okay, so this isn't like puke draws. This is LOD draws.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's got the face paint. He's still with Legion of Doom. Yep.
Yeah, like
Yep,
this
yep.
is that draws.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I like the puke draws more.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was-
that was a cool character.
Puke.
Like,
He's gonna puke.
so draws just chilling.
Yeah,
Hanging out
he's
in
in
the
there.
ring.
He's got
No
nothing to
one's
do.
there.
There's no one. He's got to literally wait for number 5 to come out.
Yeah, and which does, and it's Edge.
Yep.
Edge comes out, and this was, post Brood, but like before Rated R Superstar.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
this was the
Yeah,
classic Edge and Christian tag team. Edge,
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So that was cool to see. Lots of energy.
Oh yeah.
Young kid doing his fucking thing.
Oh dude, yeah, he was living it up.
And then we get 6. Fucking Gilbert.
Yeah.
Gilbert.
You hear Goldberg's?
bro.
You remember Gilbert, right? The little they would.
Not really.
He was a goof. He was just this
Oh
really
my
scrawny.
God, you don't remember Gilbert?
He was this scrawny dude that fucking.
He
They were
was-
making
he was
fun of.
Goldberg.
Your
Goldberg.
number
like
1 was
Gilbert.
Goldberg, and you don't know Gilbert?
They were making.
I
yeah,
don't know.
They were. It was.
So this
It
dude
was
was
gnarly.
the light heavyweight champion for a while. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Yep.
But you think about who Goldberg is as a human being. Now imagine this dude who's older,
Oh, Gilbert.
smaller.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know.
They bring him out to like fire extinguishers and sparkler fireworks.
Yeah, he's holding
like
sparkling.
they do all
yeah.
that, and he like chokes on the shit.
It's-
Bro. But he does the whole kicks and does all the Goldberg shit.
Yep. Yep.
Gets in the ring. Edge just kind of like sees it, throws him out, like pointless. Get
Yeah.
out of here type shit.
Yeah, he goes. Yeah,
Entrance was longer than his participation.
it's
in the
true.
match.
Yeah, he got in the match. I think threw a punch at Edge, and Edge just like, nope.
I don't even
5.
think it was that. I think he just got in the ring and did like a pose type thing and just got.
You're right, because he was trying to pose like Goldberg, and he fucking posed near the ropes, and Edge just walked over and went, whoop.
Oh,
Bye.
it's just so good.
Yeah, he fucking dipped him out real quick.
And after that, they're constantly doing the shots. They're going
Back.
back to like the concession stand.
Yep.
And it was the bathroom that they found Stone
Yep.
Cold in.
Yep.
Like they're going back and forth between that. Stone Cold's going to the ambulance. Blah blah blah
Right.
blah. Next we get Steve Blackman.
Yeah.
And Blackman again going back to match number 1 and
Yep.
the hardcore scene going on in this
Exact-
era.
right.
Blackman was on it.
Yeah, he was a huge part of the hardcore fucking circuit, dude.
And he
Totally.
didn't have kendo sticks. He had like those weird. They were just sticks with like tape wrapped up.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember what they called them.
Yeah, I
but
couldn't-
It was literally just a piece of wood.
Pretty much. Yeah, just a piece of wood that was easily
Like,
breakable
Hacksaw
on
did
somebody.
it with a 2x4, and this dude did it with like cylinder giant drumsticks.
He
So
used
it was
he used the rule of thumb.
It's the size of my thumb, so I can beat.
I can beat you with it. It's legal.
So, yeah, constantly just going back and forth. We got Blackman just entered, so now Dan Severn.
Oh yeah, I
Dan
forgot.
Severn's next.
Dan Severn comes back out. He's another UFC guy that came in.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I like
Yeah.
Dan Severn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
don't want to go
Beast.
back into this because we've talked about it before.
We did, we
but
did.
Yeah, he was one of those dudes like, dude, you're a legitimate something.
Yeah, I can believe you over Shamrock deal,
100%.
like as far as character wise goes, for sure.
What do we got next? We got Tiger Ali Singh. How many? Holy shit! Did I miss some eliminations? Fucking might have.
Maybe, yeah, because Gilbert got thrown out. I
Gilbert
want to say
was
Draws gets
out.
out pretty quick too.
We got 7. Ali's in. We're filling it up. We got Blue Meanie entering. So now
You're
we
right,
got, we got
right.
6 people in the ring now
Okay.
with the Blue Meanie. Holy shit! We're up to number 11.
Already, damn.
Yeah.
Damn, it's
Damn,
moving up
I
quick.
feel like we might have skipped a little bit of shit. But
We might have
whatever,
skipped a
we're-
couple.
We're paraphrasing.
Fair,
Like, this is
fair.
what it
Yeah,
is.
we're not going fucking beat for beat.
So number 11 happens, and the buzzer goes off. No one comes out.
Oh yeah.
And there was like some shit, and they take like the camera into the back, and it was Mosh.
Right.
Thrash, Headbanger.
Yeah,
Mosh.
he was supposed to come out.
He's supposed to come out. He's all down. Oh, what happened? What happened? All of a sudden, Mabel's big ass comes out.
Yeah.
Mabel got his spot into the Rumble
By beating the shit out of
by
Mosh
just
and taking
Mosh's fucking spot. And I'm pretty sure he ends up just taking people out.
He does. He goes in. He I want to say he throws out like at least 2 or 3 people before what happens.
Yeah.
Coming up.
So
Yeah.
like Severn and Blackman, they're all tied up.
Right.
Throws both of them out.
Yep.
Fucking immediately right after that, clotheslines Tiger Ali out.
Yep.
So yeah, now we're down to 4 in the ring. Road Dogg's music hits. He's up next.
Right.
So now we're down to down to 5. Damn, I'm already confused. Holy shit! There's so much going on.
There's a lot in this fucking Rumble, dude. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, because Road Dogg comes out. So then that.
Dog's out, and we're at 5 actually.
Yes.
Because he eliminates Edge, and then. Oh shit! That ain't right either. Goddamn, my bad, dude.
No, it's all good.
Little stoned, little drunk, fucking feeling good.
That's fair.
So Mabel got rid of Ali, which put us down to 4. Road Dogg's coming in. We are now at 5.
Got it.
In the fucking ring.
Right.
Dog comes in and he eliminates. Actually, he doesn't eliminate anybody. My bad. He comes in
I
and
don't
he's
think he
just
does.
fucking doing his thing, and it's Mabel. Mabel's the one who fucking gets rid of Blue Meanie and draws.
That's right.
And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Right before Dog runs in. Like,
Yeah, it's he's on his way down, and it's a real quick, like, there goes Blue Meanie, there goes Draws, and they're fucking, Mabel's still up there. Like,
yeah, so the number's down, and now we are down to 3. We got fucking Road Dogg, we got Mabel, and Edge.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is it Edge?
Yeah, Edge is still in, yeah.
So, Dog eliminates Edge, which was actually a pretty good bump onto announce table.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took that pretty well.
Down to 2, fucking Road Dogg and
Mabel, yep.
They exchange their blows, they do their fucking thing, and then there's that gong.
Right.
Fucking
Yep. You hear, it goes dark, and you hear the
we
gong,
fucking go.
and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And then all of a sudden, like, Mabel's outside of the ring getting the shit beat out of him by the acolytes.
He's got
and
fucking
Midian.
acolytes and Midian. They're there. This is like, so the ministry. I don't know if the ministry was a full-on thing or if it was still like, oh, Taker's doing Taker shit.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
creating a following. I don't know if they quite cross that level.
I don't think Ministry is quite hit yet. It's almost there, though. I think this is
they
once they get.
sacrificed Midian and turned
Yeah.
him in. Well, one of the god ones. What was he? Henry O. Or no, he's Phineas. Phineas
Phineas
I.
got- Phineas I
Phineas
got-
I.
yep.
The eye. That's
Yep.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
So he was already sacrificed and turned into Midian. And
Yep,
like,
and they're gonna
so
sacrifice
now,
Mabel now.
Here we go.
And
going
you got
for
Taker back there in that fucking old school fucking black and white striped robe, just watching fucking with fucking Paul Bearer right there next to him, dude.
Goddamn right.
Taker
That's
just
the Taker I love. Like, and throughout all the years, like, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what stage,
right
just him and Bearer.
For
Yeah,
sure.
Like, that's when shit's gonna get fucked.
Oh yeah, agreed. So yeah, fucking Mabel gets fucking brought out, and they take his ass out the back, and they beat the shit out of him, and whatnot.
Oh yeah, and like they just do a nice little beat down in the aisleway for a minute, and
Right.
then take him in the back,
Yep.
and we just got fucking Road Dogg.
Yeah,
Chilling.
Road Dogg's all by himself
There's a lot
yet
of
again.
just chilling by yourself in the ring. in
There
this
is a
one.
few. They were not like. It didn't seem like they had like a good. I don't know. It's strange.
So they do their whole thing. Up next, we got Gangrel.
Yep.
Rolling back in.
Gangrel coming back out.
Who, he had that match with Pac, which again I think was better than the first two.
Absolutely, 100%. Of all the 3DX fights matches in the beginning, yeah, that was definitely the best one.
Yeah.
100%.
Dog gets rid of him.
Yep.
And I'd say within like 30 seconds. Like,
Oh, dude, it's really quick.
he
His
had another
music
just
was-
chilling.
His music was still playing, if I remember right. Like the Brood music was still hitting while he was being thrown over the top by Dog. Yeah.
Dog just gets to hang out.
Yeah,
for-
again, he's just like, well, here we go.
And then here we go with fucking oddities. Fucking Kurgan comes
Yeah,
in.
Kurgan comes in. He's that dude's so fucking
And
big.
He just fucking dominates. He doesn't eliminate,
Nope,
but he dominates.
he just
He's
dominates
that
the shit.
giant dude.
For
doing that
sure.
giant shit.
Yep. Agreed.
And after that, we got Al Snow at number 15.
Yeah, Job Squad Al Snow. Help me on the
Yeah,
forehead.
He didn't have head. He didn't have
No,
head,
he didn't
but
bring
that
head
was,
with him.
Just running down
Exactly.
the ring. But, they try to double team, and then Dog ends up eliminating Snow.
Yeah.
I can't quite remember, but I want to say it was like they tried double teaming, they got him down a little bit, and then Dog just needed.
I think Dog just, he
Just
saw
got
the
it out.
opportunity and took it. Yep, for sure.
So after Snow, we get Gold Dust,
Oh, yeah.
and then we just kind of get like a decent back and forth between all three.
Yeah.
It's
a good little exchange.
Let the ring fill up a little bit.
That's what they're trying to buy time to get some more people in there.
And
Don't want none of that.
next we get the Godfather with his hose.
Oh, yeah, he's got both his hose. He's
Yeah.
handing off his hat and his
Got
coat,
his
his
ladies.
jacket.
We got 4 in the ring now. We get a hoe train on Gold Dust.
That's,
everyone's, for the most part, everyone's getting their spots in.
That's true.
Like,
right.
They are doing a good job.
And we forgot to mention that even in the Billy Gunn match, fucking, we got to right off the bat, we got to see a famouser and boom, like
we
he's
were getting famoursers, we were getting suckets, like we were getting everything we expected from that character.
Very true.
And
yeah.
Ken Shamrock, same fucking thing.
Fact.
Deranged bitch. We picked that up.
Yep. Yep.
We got it.
Yeah, we get
fucking jump.
We get it,
we
bud.
Understood.
Yeah, we got it, bro.
But yeah, so ring's filling up, and then we get number 18. We get Kane.
Kane, yeah.
We get Kane coming in.
Oh man, this is my favorite version of Kane.
Yeah, dude, such a good version.
100%, fucking.
The 2000s, the 2001 Kane, like right when Taker kind of went to his American Badass.
Right.
Shit,
Yeah.
I still liked that Kane.
No,
Like,
yeah,
that was
for
cool
sure.
Kane.
For sure. I mean, they were the Brothers of Destruction at that point. They were still very fucking scary people.
Homeboy got to that point that he took his mask off, and it was like, dude, I don't want to know.
That's when I stopped. I was like,
offense,
I don't want
to know Glenn Jacobs.
I was good exactly saying that. I don't care about Glenn Jacobs. I want to know about
When
Kane.
I think Glenn Jacobs, I either think of Isaac Yankem or I think of the fake Diesel. Like, that's my name. The
Fact.
name. I want to hear Kane. I don't want to see
No,
that
I don't want to see
face.
Isaac Yankem with his fucked up teeth or that fucking shitty ass eyeshadow on fucking the fake fucking Diesel. Yeah, no. It's Kane.
Again, no offense.
It's Kane!
Life is
It's
life.
gotta be
Take
Kane!
a fucking job, but like that
Right.
was not the role.
That's,
And
yeah.
I'm glad it lasted as short as it did.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
But yeah, Kane comes in and pretty sure he just cleans house.
Dude, as
Yeah.
Kane does. I was
One-handed
waiting.
through
He,
dog
he
out,
comes in,
fucking-
fucking steps over the ropes like he does, and just boom, boom. I think he drops 4 people.
Yeah, we got choke slams like
Yeah.
all over the fucking place.
For
and
sure.
It ended up leaving him in the fucking ring by himself.
By himself yet again.
And
Man,
then,
that's an intimidating move.
That choke slam?
Well, no, that's an intimidating factor right there, being the next to come out and knowing that Kane is the only motherfucker you have to deal with at the moment because he's the only one in the ring. You're like, all right.
But luckily on this one, that shit ain't real because the white coats come out.
Oh,
This was that
you're
shit
right. You're right.
Where they got Kane in the mental institution.
That's
type shit.
Yeah, because they started popping out, and I'm like, oh, there was a storyline like
And
this. So
he full on eliminates himself. He goes over the
He-
top,
he-
and he like
That's
is
right.
chasing after a white coat, and the rest of them are chasing after both of them.
You're right.
So now the ring's empty.
Completely
now
fucking
there's a
again.
theme. There's a theme going on tonight, bro.
For sure, dude. This is like what, at least the 3rd time now, or maybe 4th, that the ring has been completely fucking empty.
Yeah, or just one.
Person
chilling,
standing there,
waiting
just
for shit to
like,
happen.
all right, what do I do? Fight myself?
All right, so Chip. After that, we get good old Ken Shamrock.
Yep.
Shamrock coming in at number 19, and again, he's just by himself. For
Of
60
course.
seconds.
Yeah, just waiting because you gotta wait for that fucking.
Came out with his eyes all bug-eyed, and fucking grinding his teeth.
He was doing the whole thing again.
Yeah.
It's like we've seen it before.
Because he's deranged. He's deranged.
That's fair. You're right. He's deranged.
He's not smoking crack.
No,
He's
not.
doing
He's
fat
not.
lines
Yeah.
of cocaine.
No, he's not.
Deranged.
Yeah. No, he's just a completely deranged person. He doesn't do steroids at all. No. Nope. That couldn't lead to his derangement, if that's even a word.
So he's his charismatic self for 60 fucking seconds.
Of course.
And then we get Gunn, which was fun. I like that they had the match and then like put him in right after
one right after another. Yeah, and it was funny to watch Gunn come out because he didn't have a boot on. He had his ankle taped up, and like you said, whether he was selling that good or it was real, well done because he came hobbling out.
Yeah, you wanted to believe it. You wanted to believe
sure.
It was fucked.
Yeah, absolutely. And even while he was in the ring too, like he did what he could, and obviously I think he got him in the ankle lock at one point again, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. There was just a nice little tuple.
Yeah.
Fucking throws Shamrock over, but Ken hangs on to the ropes.
Right,
so,
1 foot.
The falls.
Yep. The 1 foot deal.
And then we get Test rolling in. So now we got
2 Corporation versus DX.
1 DX.
Not looking good for Billy Gunn.
They could have, I don't know. This is 2020 hindsight kind of shit.
Yeah.
But they could have wrote this a little better with the DX corporate.
Could have had a whole fucking and that's what they seemed like they were trying to do, but like you said,
knowing they're gonna have corporate ministry become a thing,
exactly.
obviously, they gotta hold off on that. Well, fuck, fight with this faction.
Exactly.
Why the fuck not, dude?
Yeah, right. No doubt.
Let's see. We cut to the parking lot, and the Ministry of Darkness throwing fucking Mabel in the hearse.
Yep. They beat
they're
his ass again.
Point,
they got him in the hearse now.
Taking him away to that oblivion.
Yep. They're going to sacrifice Mabel, and we will see the birth of Viscera.
That's true. Yep. Mabel is done.
Yep.
I don't think done. Did he come back for a Royal Rumble as Mabel?
I want to say probably. I feel like that was a thing.
That sounds
he
right,
came back
right?
as Mabel one time. Yeah, back before. Yeah, after. I want to say that was right. Yeah, that sounds really
in
familiar.
Mid 2010s.
If you know, put it down below,
Yeah,
or message the the email TTPod at Triple T Pod 86 at gmail.com. There we go.
All that stuff.
That one.
So Mabel in a hearse, and then we get that ambulance coming back.
Oh yeah! All of a sudden, this ambulance comes fucking roaring through the fucking arena.
That was a good double use of a fucking cutaway.
Agreed.
During a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good use of a cutaway.
For sure. So because like you said, we had so many people doing nothing in the ring for X amount of minutes too. So you got to kind of have So we got the fucking the ambulance coming in, and people were going, "Oh my god, what? It could be! Holy shit, it's Austin!" Stone Cold coming back. And at this point, we forgot to mention McMahon is sitting at the table.
He's at commentary.
Doing commentary with JR
back.
and McCoy. He came back finally.
With King.
Yep.
And Cole.
And King and Cole, excuse me, yeah. And he's back there, and as soon as he sees that ambulance, you can see he's got the goal.
Oh, dude, again, as an entertainer, Homeboy had it.
For sure.
He had it back in the early 90s too.
Yeah.
He had those facial expressions. He had I can sell this to the people watching. He knew when the camera was on him, this is what I need to do as this person.
Agreed. Yeah.
So Austin's coming back. He just fucking runs on down.
Yep.
Heads on back in. McMahon gets up. They do their whole run around the fucking thing.
Yep.
I'm sure they go back in, right?
I believe they go back in at one point because somebody else comes out.
Yeah.
Here pretty soon.
Yeah, they both run in and fucking Shamrock just stomps Austin. Keeps him in the ring.
Yeah.
McMahon gets back out.
That's what. Yeah.
He ain't gonna spend all that time in
No.
That shit ain't real.
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
So shit. Let's see. I guess he turns it, eliminates Shamrock, so that's always good to hear.
Right. Yeah. Bye, Shamrock. See
now I got that we have 4 in the ring, and honestly, the numbers I can't tell you exactly who it is. I gotta say it's Gunn, Test. Is it
McMahon and Austin?
Austin?
Or no, Austin. No, because it's Austin, Test.
Oh, I guess Bossman had
Boss.
entered.
He did, yeah.
My bad.
That's right. He came. Bossman came in through. I think it was after.
He came in after Test.
After Test,
Yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
it was
So
another.
they
Because it's
had-
like corporate after corporate after corporate. That's right. So
So yeah, Bossman's in. There's 4 of them doing their thing. Triple H enters now.
Yep.
So now we got 2 DX. But again, this goes back to that promo and what they really wanted to talk about, all for one tonight. You know,
Yep.
We're not helping each other. $100,000 for getting rid of Austin.
That's right.
So doing that, we get Val Venus entering.
Yep.
Now filling up a little bit. We
Yep.
got 6 in the ring.
We got 6 in the ring now. People are starting to like pair off, and
Yeah.
a lot of looks like a lot of the corporates like on Austin at this point, right? If I'm because
I mean,
they and even
yeah,
Triple H because they want that fucking $100,000.
Well, yeah, everyone.
Everybody's
wants
trying to get that $100,000.
But now you got like Venus rolling in, and like we were talking about, like this is the time where Venus was fucking Shamrock's sister in the.
That's right.
story.
So he's gonna be
So you know those two are gonna start going at it.
True.
They're doing
True.
their whole thing.
You're right. Yeah.
Let's see. Austin eliminates Gunn.
Yep.
So now we're getting down to 5. Test and Bossman trying to eliminate Triple H when X-Pac enters.
Okay.
So now we got Pac in there.
Right.
There's now 2 DX with the 2 corporations.
2 corporate, Test and Bossman, and then Austin.
And we got Austin still.
Right.
So Triple H X-Pac enters. We're at 6. We got Mark Henry next at number 7.
Right. Sexual
Our leading
chocolate.
7 in the ring. He came in at number 26. We're at number 26 already.
Damn, we're getting up there. We're
Yeah.
almost there.
I feel like we're skipping a lot of shit.
I
but,
think
mean, it's a rumble. Like that's the reality. Is, like,
Exactly.
There's so many holds. There's so many just.
You can only
random
yeah.
blows,
Oh,
like-
dude, especially when you got like fucking 9 or 10 people in the ring at one time. There's so much chaos going on. Like it's like you look at one group of people for a minute, and then you go over and look at another group of people. You can't watch everything all at
Yeah,
once.
if they're
So you're gonna
important
miss
enough,
some
they're
shit.
getting their signatures.
Exactly.
in.
They're getting their
Like, that's the
signatures. They're getting their
reality.
spots, and people know. You see people sitting in the middle of the ring or sitting over in the corner waiting for their moment, and this, that, and the other, and shit like that.
Yeah.
So
Henry's in.
Number
Lots of
26.
fucking chaos. Next we get Jeff Jarrett with Deborah.
Yes, this is Don't Piss Me Off, Jared.
Don't piss me off.
Not
And-
Double J, not good old Double
we
J.
have to talk about this because that first episode in the middle of '98.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were so shocked that it was
Still Double J coming out in
It's
the
like,
white.
Here
and all
we
that.
are, 5 months later, 6 months later. It's
Yeah.
like here it is. Here's
Finally,
that.
this is
Double J.
the Double J I remember, like with the feud with China and like all that shit, and
The
like just
don't piss me
every
off.
like just treat the whole misogyny angle and everything. Yeah, oh yeah.
So we get a little bit of DX action,
Yep.
Pac and Triple H, and kind of team up on Jarrett.
Yep.
And then we get the fucking spinning heel kick.
Oh yeah.
Spinning heel kick
Dude,
to
and
Triple H.
To Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like just gotta remind y'all, we're on our own.
We're on our own, man. This is a Rumble. This is for $100,000 and for a shot at the title at WrestleMania. Like,
Well, and I really want to say, wasn't it this WrestleMania this upcoming one in '99?
Yeah.
That Triple H and China were in corporation. Because China was in the corporation.
yes,
and then
I want to say yes. She
helped out Triple H.
She brought Triple H in for a
made
minute.
everyone think that DX was back together.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then they both did the double cross.
Yep. Yep.
So like we're really kind of at that. Oh, is DX okay? What's going
Yeah,
on
what's
with
like,
them?
wow,
Like,
they're
there's
seem
that
like
writing. That writing's
yeah.
there.
They're starting to break apart and all that shit. Yeah, exactly.
Let's see, and then X-Pac being X-Pac, we got Bronco Buster on
Bronco
Boss
Bus.
Man.
Oh yeah, got to get that in there again.
Yeah, just on fire, doing his fucking thing. D'Lo entering next.
Yeah, you're looking
And
at the
D'Lo
real
at
deal
number
now.
28.
Kick
Dude.
your sorry ass out on the street.
And so this was with PMS. Remember
Right.
that Pretty Mean Sister?
Yeah, with Jacqueline and fucking
And Terry.
Terry.
Mhm.
Yeah, asshole.
Jesus.
So yeah, fucking McMahon wins the fucking Royal Rumble.
Man wins. Fucking Shane and the Stooges come out. They do the whole cracking the beers and doing
Yeah.
their thing.
So celebrating with fucking McMahon because, oh wow.
I kind of get it with like how they were setting up for WrestleMania because they were doing Austin Rock. And
True. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it. I will say that. But even back then, when I was a kid, I didn't like it. I still don't like it today.
I can fucking agree. It's definitely one of the weaker fucking and stranger fucking Rumbles.
It was really weird. It was a bunch of fucking mid-carders, dude.
So
Like,
I
I don't
was
mean that in a shitty way.
at
but, like,
all, but I was surprised. Like Rock didn't make it into the fucking. I get it,
Yeah,
but
because of
Mankind,
Shane, yeah.
I get it. But you know what I mean? Yeah, they had a dude like Golga, Kurgan, like really, like meanie even. Like,
and you had
but-
like Taker was doing his whole ministry starting thing, but it was like, dude, he was a fucking name. I think other than Stone Cold, what Kane was maybe in the championship range.
yeah, because this is right before he won his first and only championship for
Yeah,
one
dude,
day.
this was full of like intercontinental champions and go-getters and
Yeah.
like European champions
Yeah.
and go-getters
Yeah.
and like some tag teams and like
It was, yeah. I was surprised. We hadn't, dude. Yeah, dude. That could have been. I mean, yeah. It was weird. It was a fucking weird one. There was so. I mean, they didn't. Was this the? Because every Royal Rumble usually has like a special person.
oh yeah.
There was like nobody.
China was your special
China was, I
person.
guess, the special person because she was the
you were
old.
the first woman ever to go. This
Okay.
is your special moment. for
That's
the Royal
okay.
Rumble.
That's fair. Yeah,
and
because
this was like a month before that St. Valentine's Day massacre, right? So Big Show wasn't a thing yet, or Paul White, or whatever you want to call
yeah,
him,
because he
but
showed up in that match with him and all. Because that's what him.
coming
him
through the
and
fucking ring, dude, in a fucking cage match. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. I remember renting that tape, watching that match back in the day. Yeah, back when you rented tapes.
Yep. Shit, dude, I remember going to like Blockbuster and shit. Man.
Right.
You could rent tapes there. and
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Actual VHS. They wanted you to be kind and rewind.
That's right. Be kind of rewind. If you didn't, they fucking charge you 50 cents for it, and that sucked.
Shit added up.
Yeah, it did, dude. You rent like 6 or 7 movies for like $8 for like 2 or 3 nights, and then you fucking forget to rewind them all. Basically paying for another fucking movie that you didn't even get.
As a whole, what are you gonna give this one?
If I had to Dave Meltzer it,
Yeah, say let's go out of 5.
Okay,
Might
if
as
I-
well, just make it easy.
yeah, if I had to Dave Meltzer it out of 5, I think the championship match and that X-Pac and Gangrel match kind of jump it up a little bit, but I'm gonna, probably a 2.
Yeah, so I feel good at it too.
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
good
thinking
saying
like
two.
like a 2.
And it's for that same reason. It's that championship match was pretty good. That again, you need to go back and watch it. That strap match. There wasn't a lot going
Yeah.
on, but like some of those hits, it was like, dude, you know that stinks.
You
Like,
know that
ooh,
shit. I mean,
that
you-
shit,
you-
that's on it.
People could say what they want about, oh, it's fake, it's that, it's whatever. It's yeah, you could go in there and take a fucking strap shot to the fucking back while you're trying to perform a match as well.
And I
keep
like the
that
way
going.
they did that too, because like it was a strap, so like Luna had fucking Sable kind of wrapped up in it and like carrying her on her back, like dragging her. Quote
Yeah,
unquote.
right.
But every time Luna would hit, Sable would hit. So
Yeah.
like they were just at 3 and 3,
Yeah.
and like Luna goes down, Sable hits the 4th and fucking wins it.
Yep.
But yeah, I'd go about a 2. I feel comfortable calling this a 2. I've seen way better Rumbles. I've seen way
Work.
better cards. I've seen
Very true.
way more action on a fucking card.
Yeah, I agree too. It's yeah.
But they were storytelling.
They were definitely
storytelling.
yeah. They were working their way. Like I said, this is at the this is Rumble's the start to the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
beginning of the year, like,
they're
yeah.
getting themselves ready to rock and roll. They're on their way, and so yeah, like you said, they're just building stories. Like we saw, like the birth of Viscera. The storyline with the corporate eventually becoming the corporate ministry because that's going to happen here probably within the next few months or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
And then yeah,
Well, yeah. I mean,
and the possible
relatively,
fallout of DX. And,
because I want to say, isn't it? I want to say it's that WrestleMania coming up, 15. That it's the Undertaker, Boss Man, the Hell in a Cell, and that's
where
like,
he hangs.
yeah, that's ministry versus
Corporate.
corporation.
You're
Yeah.
right. Yep.
But it's got to be coming up. Like that has to be. I'd say by SummerSlam.
I agree. Yeah, I want to say you're right. Absolutely. Well, folks,
We did it.
what do
again.
you? We did. We're done with another episode finally. Tell us what you thought about fucking Royal Rumble '99. Your thoughts. Tell us what match was your favorite. Which one you didn't like at all.
Let's get some recommendations for like
Also,
future shows.
very
Yeah.
true. If you have a certain pay-per-view or you have a certain specific episode of Raw or SmackDown or whatever, WCW, Nitro, fucking Thunder, fucking We'll even
Oh
go.
my god, yes. Give us a Thunder episode
You know?
from like early 2000s.
Yeah, so
That'd
like
be hilarious as fuck. We'll see Ernest the Cat doing
that's
his
what I'm
thing,
saying, dog. It'd be
Glacier
so
and
good.
shit.
Let us know if you want us to fucking, shout it out. I said the email earlier, but it's tripletpod86@gmail.com. That is the official email where you can get a hold of us here at Tuggy's Top 10, Triple T Productions, here in the Triple T Studios for the moment until
We
we.
can smoke in this one.
That's right.
We're upgrading.
Yeah, we are. So yeah, fucking like, share, subscribe. Check out the you can check us out on the podcast feed on Spotify. I have yet to figure out how to get it to the other stuff. I know it has to do with the RSS feed and all that other shit to put it on like Apple iTunes and all that other shit for y'all. For now, get us out on Spotify. If you don't like Spotify, check us out here on YouTube. Check the videos out. I like the video versions better personally myself. These are a lot of fun. And yeah, fucking A, this has been Mick Tuggy and Big Ben for fucking Buds, Bowls, and Backdrops. Royal Rumble 99.
Cheers, bud.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Word. Fuck yeah.